see we're already taking bets on whether or not I'm gonna mess up during Stultifera Navis. Anyway, hello. It's time to play the Arknights. And by that, it's time to go to the dreaded evolution ship. Why are you here? Oh, oops. All that. No. We're okay. We're okay. That didn't happen. The echo is gone now. The echo can't hurt you. Yeah, I forgot I had this source because it was a source when I was playing around with we were playing around with audio for trying to get like a not delayed track, but oh well. Where was I supposed to be? Oh right, I'm supposed to be here. Dude, we're almost a lone trail. This is gonna suck. I need to unlock some side stories. We'll unlock Granny and the Night of Treasure, and then you. What is this one? Oh, it's an Anzo beach outfit and Ceylon. What's this one? What do I get here? I get Granny. Lone Trail rerun is coming soon anyway. Oh, that's nice. Oh, on the beaches. Oh, interesting. Alright, when we last left off with Stultifera, we had... I believe we have 2 nodes left? Let me check record restoration. We have 3. We went through 2 nodes, that's right. Alright. Well, I'm gonna be eating oatmeal while I do this. It'd be so easy if I just had someone to read for me. Alas, I do not. You would read. Have I done this? Oh, I haven't. What does the map look like? It does not fit in with its surroundings. Hannah Saint. No enemy info. Well. Oh. Oh, right. I shouldn't be using this team structure. This team is the maximum trust farm team that I'm using for Chapter 14. We'll keep Ascalon, get rid of Lumen, Enos, Logos. We'll keep, and then we'll do Thorns, Lapland. Level 1 Logos. Yeah. And Ella, there we go.
If I die here, use the pension to buy some roast potatoes for the gang.
What the fuck? Was that Wizardel? To buy some potatoes for the gang.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Yeah, she says some pretty interesting things. Oh well. Oh, I forgot my honeyberry. Shit.
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
That sucks. I should have brought my honeyberry. Oh well, we'll be able to make it past this. I just need to... Yeah, I'm done printing. We'll do Shu here. We'll do Ella here. We'll do Ascalon right here.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
And then 1 perfumer.
So this is a battlefield.
They only remind me. Meet your death.
Eat this! Can you do it?
And funny silence. Oh, it's this feller. Interesting. Yeah, screw you in particular.
When chaos abounds, tugging a single thread can pull the entire...
Oh wow, he doesn't do any damage. I'm so used to the contingency contract
From
version.
here on, tiny may a candle be. It shall drive out the darkest night.
No one knows you stepped into my domain.
Yeah, I thought it was a contingency contract version that did a buttload of damage. But it is not, so we are good to go. Oh, there's a second one, damn it. Golden Age. Hey, Rory.
Can you do it?
A tooth for a tooth. Here's a memento.
What are you doing here? Don't you have like 5 videos you need to be editing? Or did your PC blue screen again?
No one
Oh, I'm not
knows
paying
how
attention.
we
Whoops.
enter the shadows.
An eye
Rendering?
for an
Oh,
eye.
I see.
Here's a memento.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Easy. Waiting for the scenes? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we did it. And without Wizardel. Wizardel's just here to farm a little bit of trust and also to make sure that we don't kill anything. Oh yeah, you did get hit with memberships. Oh yeah, Rory, did you know that we're allowed to give out 10 free memberships? What's it called? 10 free memberships a month? Yeah, apparently we're allowed to, every creator is allowed to give 10 free a month. I didn't know until I tried giving Kevin a membership and I couldn't give a direct one, but it's really interesting. I don't know, maybe it was just because like I haven't done it, but it specifically said this month. Hold on, let me check. Actually, let me double check. If I do money, no, because you have to do it from not the studio. You have to do it from what's it called? You have to do it from the actual like stream overlay. Rory never gave out free memberships? Dude, Rory, guys, chat. Rory hates you. Yeah, you gifted all 10 free of charge memberships this month. So maybe it's a recent thing. Maybe it's a recent thing if you haven't seen it, but yeah, Rory hates you. Ugh, what happened? Oh yeah, this is the guy. this is the guy I gave the sing voice because he first came into the thing with a Geordie. One year, am I eating Seaborn and made a new dish called Seaborn lasagna? Want to try it? I don't know. Did it beat the doggo yet? I beat the other doggo. So yeah. Oh god, it's Batman. I should get water before I do old PP. You're awake. I'm begging you, man. At least holler the next time something like this happens. Alright, pull another stunt like that and I won't be able to save you. How's the situation? That woman's monsters. Have they all been burned away yet? I can't say for sure, but probably. I mean, I've only seen the full extent of monsters' firepower in the tactical records before. Burn it. Burn it all. Grand Faro is already a thing of the past. Just burn it all down. Mr. Thiago, you. Ah, traitor! And you lie, Bibbin! I've got your scent! This is where you're hiding! You came at just the right time. Yes, just the right time. What are you? Already blind and beyond recognition. Serves him right for pleasuring himself with that monster. Wait, excuse me? You did what now? You did what with that monster? It's literally the deep. Serves you right. You hear me? Serves me right. It sure does, Thiago. For choosing to trust a man blinded by hatred, for ever having delusions that people like you could be saved. Serves me right, indeed. But now, everything is different. I don't really know how to make the bones grind and crunch together sounds, so just pretend it's it's the Optimus Prime sound, the Transformers sound. Sea terrors, but when? Thiago, don't get too close. Something's wrong with this guy. Iberia must be destroyed. We will annihilate this country. Grind my teeth. I'm not doing that. This land will become the ocean's cradle. The waves shall swallow the clouds, and scores of mountains will dissolve without a sound. We shall all become one. Watch out, Thiago. Thiago. He's already transforming into a monster, just like in the reports from Salviento. I'll start with you, traitor. For the perpetuation of life eternal, Iberia is meaningless. My only mod is gone. It's okay, because I'm still a mod myself. Meaningless, you say? Oh, meaningless, you say? Are you calling for me by name, heretic? Hi, Inquisitor. You made it, just in time. Go ahead and pray. We will prove to you that your god is meaningless too. You will watch as Iberia sinks into the abyss. That will never happen. What? My name is Carmen. I assume that means Carmen the First. Carmen the First Iberia. When the 9 saints gave themselves this false title, they abandoned their own names, and with it, their beliefs. We are emulated by lies. Nobody knows this better than us. God never offered salvation to Iberia. We must become our own goods. What? What the fuck do you mean you must become your own goods? On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby read your sentence, heretic. Oh, own gods. Am I dyslexic? How do I see goods? What is this heaviness I feel? My body has already been accepted by my kin. My life has already received sublimation. So what? Why am I unable to take my eyes off his lantern? Well, you see, you ate the ocean creature, and so now you're really attracted by shiny things. Kind of glad Renegade didn't get the membership. Self-preservation? Yes, all Inquisitors are quite powerful, so I am on guard. You may kill me, but you cannot kill our kind. Kill our kind, and the sea will die. When the sea dies, the land will die with it. You will all eventually drown in the rising tide of evolution. You will not live to see the land's future. Its era is bloated and discordant, and we are all but livestock trapped in cages. I will put you in your Inquisition. What? He looks as I would say this whole time he's like shifting and whatnot, so I'm just throwing in the Fiddlesticks voice. He looks at his body in disbelief. A beautiful cross section. Since their invasion of Grand Faro began, the old Inquisitor who sat at the town's chapel has never lifted his hand even once. He never wielded his sword or drew his cannon. He used only his lantern and his arts, befitting someone as ancient as him. Yes, ancient. He is very old, a span of time far too great for the ordinary life to endure. Land-crawling livestock? How did you? At least I was able to buy. You've accomplished nothing. A brand new life form. Yet unable to take the life of even this old Iberian. What do you have to be proud of? Look at me, heretic. You. Damn you. You were once human too. Can I do the fiddlesticks pig sound? It's like it's something like that. It really strains though, because he gets a tightness, so it's like that one hurts. Not hurts, but you were once human too, but you narrow-mindedly misjudged the potential of your own race. For tens of thousands of years, this is how we have won our wars. Nature selects, life adapts. You and your pathetic ideas will be buried in Iberia. Before your last breath, be sure to pass on our thunderous roar to your kin. The sea faces an ancient enemy called civilization, one you stand no chance of overcoming. You understand nothing. How's he doing? I've been trying everything I could this whole time, but the wound's too deep. But if only Dr. Kaltze were here. He needs medical attention immediately, sir. Where is she? Waiting in the chapel. I should make this clear, member of Rhodes Island. His treason is indefensible, and he must answer for his crimes. Knowingly sheltering the Church of the Deep's cultists has caused the Inquisition to lose a prime opportunity. It has also placed Dario and countless of our brothers in the penal battalion in grave peril. Old fool. How old are you anyway? 100? How do you still pretend to have so much energy? It is my duty. So you must know all sorts of things. Tell me, Inquisitor. Tell me the truth, you wretched executioner. Why would you destroy a band of people hoping to rebuild their home? All of you. All of you. Don't speak, Thiago. I can't stop the bleeding. No, I must ask. All of you, the Inquisition, those Ager you took from Grand Pharaoh, were there really any cultists among them? Tell me, did you really out of paranoia, nothing more than a laughable paranoia, kill all those good people? Ordinary citizens have no right to know the Inquisition's secrets. You bastard! Knowing the truth will not help you cling onto your fading life, Thiago. No. I'm begging you. I'm going to die, and you still won't tell me the truth. At least, Marin, tell me. The files on Grand Pharaoh's Ager have been sealed. I am unable to disclose anything to a civilian. No. I curse to you, I swear. I'll never forgive you. Iberia. Will. His malediction never leaves his mouth. Old Thiago looks at the dim, damp ceiling where a drop of water is about to fall. From the wooden beams. Drip. The wooden beams got drip. Hold on, oatmeal bite. I want to eat my oatmeal before it gets cold. He's gone. So, what's the truth? I don't see how this has anything to do with you either, member of Rhodes Island. Return to Cultsit We've lost too much time, and the eye of Iberia will likely fall. Please, tell me. As a member of Rhodes Island, I also wish to cooperate with the Inquisition, but before that I'm an Iberian. I didn't know Theological for very long, but I just realized he would never curse Iberia, because he truly saw this place as his home. But after realizing that, that's all the more reason I can't just... Lord Carmen, after witnessing so many tragedies in my homeland, surely you can't just tell me to turn a blind eye to it all. Actually, I think he can. Carmen glances over at the aged laborer resting in Elysium's arms. His eyes betray a slightly different emotion. After a moment of silence, he speaks. Roughly 130 Ager were taken from Gran Faro, and of them, about half had ties with the Church of the Deep. Even some members of the penal battalion formerly stationed in the town were revealed to be traitors. They stole a large amount of information on Iberia's seafaring era, obstructed the Inquisition, and were plotting from the very beginning to turn Gran Faro into a nexus for the sea's invasion of the land. Leading them was a female bishop, an Ager islander, a woman the people called Marin. Now, give him his burial. Damn. Even to the end, his wife was gonna betray him. Stultifera Navis? Yes.
Strong. Work together. And you so strong enough to lead our kind. But you do not plan to do this. This puzzles me. Our kind. How will you treat them? Willpower begets all. Any chasm can be crossed. Our environment, complete and pure. Impurities are not needed. About parents, I'm trying to find an answer. Yet the question is not clear. I cannot ask yet.
Once again, bone grinding and rubbing. Do all the sea... Oh, hold on.
All the sea's infants learn to talk as quickly as you.
What's wrong, Mr. Captain? Has your loneliness finally compelled you to seek companionship while talking Seaborns? You know, every wound on its body has been my handiwork so far.
It's still alive and kicking. We're just getting to the good part. Fighting is meaningless. Leaving is the correct choice. Ugh, get back here.
It tore through the wall and fled. Why did the Iberians have to make the ship so complex anyway?
I won't allow it to continue trashing my ship, Garcia.
I'm not a seaborn, I'm a seabed? What does that mean? That's cheating, you know.
How do you think we managed to keep this ship from getting riddled with holes and sinking? We're surrounded by monsters for all these years, relying solely on Brogan's technology. We systematically kill the ones threatening enough to cause damage. Then little by little, the survivors slowly sew up the scars they left behind. This one can be considered intelligent as far as they go, but it's by no means the strongest. I'm not in the mood to play your games with you anymore. So this farce ends here. Kill it now before it does something we can't undo.
We are proud seamen. Why did I read that? The fleeing Seaborn easily tears through the ship's walls. It can smell its kin as well as the ocean just outside this strange box. It is hurt. It needs healing. It needs nourishment. It needs time. The scaleless kin had bought it a chance to breathe, but far from enough time. Many preparations are yet to be completed. What? A Seaborn? The Seaborn does not speak. because it faces something that is not its kin. Not kin that speaks, not kin without scales. In which case, the small, fragile creature struggling before its eyes is just an ordinary life form. Just another part of the cycle. It should be consumed. After coming to this conclusion, the Seaborn almost immediately lashes out at Irene with tooth and claw. Oh, so fast! Its body is different from before. It's so tough! Merda, I can't dodge this in time. Stand up and run. You can talk in Iberian. I save you. Don't let him know. Don't let Alfonso know I'm still human. Language. You also know it. Got no semen. What the fuck? Efficiency relatively low. Not enough information. Not enough time. If necessary, I will complete it. Kindred, you have formed your own group, and your offspring consume one another. Hey, what? Excuse me? You are incomplete. Alfonso cannot get here fast. You rat. Kindred, no point in nurturing. Flesh and blood, donate to us. Do not feed rare candies to the Seaborn. Still attempting to spit out vestiges of human speech, the chief mate is punctured by the Seaborn's fangs. It neither underestimates its enemy nor is distracted by Irene's presence. The Seaborn's motions have clearly evolved. You, Alfonso, Irene. I can't even pierce its carapace. At this rate, Irene, you know where this is. Yes, it's the Inquisition's underground, where every High Inquisitor has seen the truth. The truth. Consider this one thing, Irene. What is the Inquisition fighting for? For Iberia's purity and virtue, for the sanctity of our laws and scriptures. But what if the concept of truth, as seen by the people, is only superficial? What if the law has no reach, the scriptures fail to prophesize, and the morality that governs all things amounts to naught? How will you pass down judgment then? I will judge based on my own standards, even if it means casting aside the distinction between good and evil that you've always adhered to. Of course, that is easier said than done, Irene. There's no point trying to teach from my example, and I am not as partial towards words as you are, Maestro. But there will come a day when your enemies will force you to cast aside everything you've ever known. Your faith, your morals, your ethics. Everything will be ravaged, desecrated, rendered null and void. When that happens, if you can manage to rebuild your inner faith, whatever it may be, then that will form the foundation to help you defeat those enemies. Before seeing the truth, before experiencing a crueler history, everything that we do is empty, with no basis in reality. I won't tell you how you should act going forward, but when that time comes, I want you to remember my words, Irene. You must become Iberia's last line of defense. No, survival is not actually your goal. Perhaps you can become something greater. Irene raises her hand cannon. A second cavity suddenly appears in the Seaborn's adamantine body, as a torrential flow of heat melts through its sturdy, unusual walls. The surging temperature turns the surroundings into a sea of fire. The chief mate sobs and retreats to the side, staring blankly at the scene before its eyes. The Seaborn has never been enveloped by such arts before. It feels a sense of being overwhelmed but quickly adapts. However, the Inquisitor's barrage will not cease until the flames of her lantern sputter out. Release the chief mate, you monster, and get a good whiff of the scent of Originium. You have not sinned in any way. The Holy Scriptures do not even mention your existence. Right now, it is only I, as an Iberian, who is handing down this verdict. The scourge of the seas must be wiped out. You have no right to live. Damn, she in the name of Iberia. She really said you should kill yourself now. Ooh, special drop. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Low tier Irene. Ooh, bridge access. For more than 60 years, for 20,000 days and nights, this ship has endured far too many storms, as well as matters of life and death. It will not sink just as Iberia will not sink. And this is not a fact that requires explanation, so it must be, therefore it is. Oh god, guys. The white-haired captain gazes out the porthole, to the part of the ocean that can no longer even be considered scenery. For the first few decades, he spent a lot of time on the observation deck, hoping to get a glimpse of the land he once called home, even if no more than a small island. And there was nothing but water, a boundless expanse of water. It bored him, annoyed him, enraged him, and finally forced him to look away. Nothing would happen there, and it no longer had anything to do with his fate. For reasons unknown, the captain suddenly felt as if he had not seen enough of this nameless ocean. He decided that when this farce was all over, he and his chief mate would quietly watch the sunrise, just as they had done many years ago. Gangway. Oh, we moved to a new location. The nameless ocean. On the main deck, the Netherseas brand is spreading. It mercilessly engulfs everything irreversibly. This is how it survives, able to heal wounds left even by the passage of time. Oh, using the Netherseas brand for it. Interesting. Around the mooring winch are a large number of sea terrors curling up and degenerating, turning themselves into masses of nutrient-rich muscle fiber to offer up to their kin. Clear them out. They must be eliminated. This kind of evolution is an abomination. How would sociologists analyze the social constructs of the sea terrors and the seaborn? No, the scholars would only be able to throw their hands up in defeat, because human society is built on selfishness, morality, cowardice, and bravery. Our ugliness has built the foundation for these flashes of greatness. However, these creatures' understanding of kinship is beyond our comprehension. Humans extol martyrdom because it symbolizes morality and because it is so rare. But sea terrors may never see it from such an angle, labeling their choices neither virtue nor vice. They have only one goal. All of their actions are in service of that singular goal. They have no caste, no individual interests, they seek only to reach the end point of evolution. That is precisely why humans must fight them to the bitter end. The JoJo pose? Yes, we saw the JoJo pose last time we did Stultifera. And that was funny. that was funny to see. The unbearable past relentlessly chases him. The unfaceable future solemnly awaits him. Oh no, another lore node. Oh, the last night.
You wasted your chance.
What?
If I were you, when I caught that stalking Seaborn in Salviento, I would have forced it to spill everything it knew about Aga. You've been walking the land for years. You've never heard Aga's messages. But the ocean is different. The ocean has never been disconnected. Yet you simply allow it to die without creating any value. An unproductive decision, Gladio.
I don't need to hear messages from trash. The only answers our prey can provide are the grunts of lowly beasts.
Seems you sound some assistance on land and put quite a bit of trust in them.
I forgot Ulpianus is literally next banner. It's so sad because I want Ulpianus.
The Cosmos Cemetery. You're showing mercy. Why does he still stand?
I'm not. He's just a little sturdier than anticipated. The knight does not fight back. He suddenly freezes in place and throws his head back. He staggers, spins around, and looks up. Oh, PP banner is, I think, on the 14th, literally when the W banner ends. Gladia had planned to seize this moment to put an end to the chase, but right as she is about to, she has a faint premonition. The Seaborn scent, it's changed. You're already
sensitive enough to notice such changes then.
That's right,
Gladia. No matter how much you try to console yourself or others, this is the problem we'll have to deal with sooner or later ourselves. Garcia. Good. You heard it real bad. We'll track it down in no time by following these blood trails. Wait, what are these burn marks? What did it do to my ship?
The monster can't have left these marks behind. That's right, it must be the masterwork of our lovely little Iberian bird. Aw, they grow up so fast. So, who's scarier, the Seaborn or her people?
You mean the Iberian from before? Huh, impossible. Any of this ship's battle-hardened sailors would have been stronger than her. How could she do this?
Nibble, 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 num, 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 num.
I understand. No matter. Regardless of what that Iberian, what that Iberian did, we have to hurry. Time to put an end to this months-long hunt.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Captain. Rerun for 2 weeks and then most likely last week in November, first week of December for all being us. Oh.
Good mood. Who wouldn't be happy to bring an end to such a long hunt? You keep chasing. I'll go a different way. It won't cut through these walls. It'll try to get closer to the seas. Garcia, your wounds aren't life-threatening. Just hang in there, and we'll be right back.
The injured chief mate still needs more time to recover. It looks at its captain's face in silence. Joy, a hard to disguise excitement, a vigor it has not felt in a long time. It takes a peaceful nap, focusing its energy on rejuvenating its injured parts, all to help its lover continue the hunt. A brief light dream, short trance-like, and extremely rare since his body underwent such profound changes. In its dream, it stands upon Iberia's shores. The sky booms with fireworks and hums with the din of whistles. A high-spirited Alfonso stands at its side, asking it a question. Garcia.
See those kids along the shore? We all like children.
Pause, what?
Children are the future of Iberia. Our glory, our feats, and our skills all die with us. But children, new lives, ones that all of Iberia will come together to nurture, and they'll inherit it all. Garcia, who do you think he should take after?
Oh no! Wait, they have a kid! Wait. The dog was like, you have offspring. Oh, she was pregnant! And her offspring are eating each other. How can it still move so fast with those injuries? I can't keep up. Maybe I'm misreading that, but who do you think he should take after? I'm pretty sure they had a kid, or they were having a kid. I am not the father. What? And holding back from my firing my hand cannon is... Ugh. Say Gex. The Nether Sea brand is spread to the ship. But how? It wasn't this bad a little while ago. The fluorescing Nether Sea brand has devoured the golden Iberia Hall. The intricate dome reflects a ghastly blue light, and amidst the glow stands a lone, out-of-place woman. Her two hands are crossed in front of her as she silently and carefully sizes up the throne in front of her. The Nether Sea brand spreads from beneath her feet, sapping the very color from the golden floor. I'm not paying a child support Seaborn tax. What, you got me fucked up. She turns her head. Her eyes hold nothing but compassion and expectation. Ah yes, Amaia. Good evening, Irene. A Church of the Deep cultist. Did I miss? No, there's no way. Original arts? That's right, Irene. If Dario could see you now, I'm sure he'd be proud. Do I pay taxes or do you evade them? First off, you should never admit to evading taxes. Second off, yes, I pay my taxes. How do you know our names? Who are you? I am a translator. You think a lie like that will do you any good? I never lie, Irene. I've translated a great many works. Perhaps one of the novels. Come on, Yostar. One of the novels full of Gaulish critical realism on your shelves contains my touch. Have you ever even noted the name of the translator? Look at your feet. You're the one that brought the Nether Sea brand? That's a somewhat biased statement. I did not bring the brand, rather I established a bond with the fluorescent sea. Truly, it is an honor to be a part of it. Oh, her little, like, sash looks like the Nether Sea brand. How did you get onto the ship? That doesn't matter, Irene. Nor does it matter whether you can defeat the Seaborn, whether I die here, or whether this ship will be key to reconnecting with Aegir. None of that matters. And yes, the sacrifices of Dario and the Penal Battalion, Grand Pharaoh's collapse, the Eye of Iberia, the long time that has passed. In the vast process of evolutionary transformation, all of these are but drops of water in the sea of life. My respect comes from the fact that we are all but a part of the cycle. Compared to the whole, we are all insignificant. Wait, you mentioned the High Inquisitor. What happened to him? Alas, poor Irene. Look, I know the feeling of having questions and needing answers, but is this really the time? When your enemies stand right before you? What happened to him? His sacrifice was in vain, Irene. The sea breeze brought me news of his death. You have my condolences. No, we lost the master. Impossible, it can't be. Nothing is impossible, Irene. When the oracle descended, all futures of this land were set in stone. We are bugs crawling along the ground. We ought to follow the ordained path. What's wrong with choosing a life without barriers, without separation, without country, and without form? If you choose to cease resisting, all the better. If not... Ooh, pizza cutter time. If none of this really matters, Amaia, then why are you buying time for our wounded little prey? Oh, you've woken up, Laurentina. Not completely, but I can at least remember your name. Hope I'm not coming across as rude. Irene, what did you do to her? Nothing. We were only making small talk. Scotty, continue the chase. Wasn't it your prey? And who was it that let me run into such a nostalgic figure? Alright, be careful. Irene, you're lying. The breath of the sea does not lie. No, but the breath of the sea can be wrong. No, like I said, that's impossible. The High Inquisitor's death must have had a purpose. The Inquisition never makes sacrifices in vain. If you don't believe that, cultist, then I'll just have to become that purpose. So be it. What a resilient child you are. Ugh. Hunter, let's go. Oh, my dear little Irene. You've only just learned how to control the power of an Inquisition hand cannon, and this is how you display it? If you continue trying to burn the Nazi brand in such a crude manner, Captain Alfonso will be furious, no? Well, no matter. You're gonna just let them walk away. Alas, unlike Quintus, I'm not in such a hurry. Why would I want to face 2 hunters at once and cut my life even shorter? Is there a difference between a moment and an instant? There isn't, but seeing you revert to your old temperament sure brings me back, Laurentina. After all, you were in a coma until the first experiment began. How have you been since you left us? Spectre's lips curl into a subtle smile. It is the most beautiful smile she's shown tonight. It's getting faster. I've already put 2 more holes in it. Just how much blood can it have in there? 2, how did you... I'll tell you later. I don't think my stamina's gonna last much longer. It's been cannibalizing its own kind this whole time, no wonder. Oh, that one was dead. Watch out, it's coming at us. Ishamala, where is he? Answer, I wish to know. You monster. Before Irene can fire her hand cannon, the Seaborn lurches forward. As the wall cracks audibly, Scotty leaps back with tremendous force, before closing the gap between her and the Seaborn almost instantly. Her lethal strikes once again bite down on thin air. What? None of her hits landed. Insufficient. Nutrients. Time. All insufficient. Yisharmala. We require answers, but I can feel his presence. With words, we shall implore. Alright, hold on, I need to get water. No, not semen water, renegade, you rat. Even if he is not here. It does not mean that our kind has lost its way. Our kind has found its way. We will seize our fate. Survival, the primary goal. Do all of you love rambling on while trying to kill us? Don't overthink this, and don't plan on returning to the ocean either. Insufficient. Far from enough. But soon. Cover your ears, Irene. Huh? Ah! It let out a solar flare, but sound form. Rocky Nante. The waves are coming. We wait for them. We will wait outside. With weapons we dare them. Let us go. Dude, he's off to go fight the waves. The Seaborn's murmurs can be heard from afar. Gladia frowns slightly. We don't need a voice rendition of that screech, leave me alone. For an ordinary landwalker to recklessly make contact with the ocean and win eternal madness is certainly conceivable. But what of the other Seaborn that obeyed him? But Gladia does not think about it too deeply. because a nauseating premonition is gnawing at her nerves. It makes her neck itch. What's happening up there?
The ship has been adrift at sea for more than 60 years. If they wanted to do away with it, or even simply treated it and its crew as enemies, the Stultifera Navis would have sunk long ago.
So instead, they're assimilating it.
They've treated the ship as part of their environment. For whatever reason, they must have allowed it to survive in their waters. But now, the situation has changed.
You mean? Another sea brand. Since when? And how did it spread this quickly?
This ship will most certainly sink. Gladia, have you ever considered why an Aegir as talented as Brogan chose in his final hour to design the key the way he did?
Alright, I'm done with Ilpiana's voice. It should have unlocked the secrets Aegir had long dreamed of. It is the quintessence of his life's work. So why is just anyone's blood enough to activate it? Why would he let it fall into the hands of a frail knight? We did silence that thing, but they probably don't need any gods at all. Only humanity, in their impotence and hypocrisy, would fold their hands together and pray to the ocean, finding far too much solace within it. And we need to make use of a little time we have, Gladia. I gotta just install voice mod and just have it be my... You're still thinking about the incident with Thiago?
Not quite. Of all the tragedies I've endured, his is hardly worth mentioning. Nothing more than a grain of sand on the beach. But how much sand does this beach require? This ship wasn't brought by the penal battalion. Most of the town's vessels were brought under their supervision, and the few that weren't were forgotten, stranded along the shore.
Then we've saved quite a bit of time thanks to someone's carelessness.
I can't help but think of how much more will be forgotten. What else will be stranded? Cultsit, if the land of Terra were a ship, what kind of vessel do you think it would be?
We're almost at the Eye of Iberia.
That we are.
Oh my god, it was just a yapping node. No. Oh. It is critical to locate the injured Seaborn as quickly as possible. Port deck. The port deck is completely empty. Locate the Seaborn. The injured Seaborn seeks to flee for its life. It feeds on its kin, amassing itself. It can feel that it has arrived before a broken through door. Intercept. It must be stopped. Its kind senses the imminence of evolution. They swarm forth, their flesh clogging the way, using death to hold back their enemies. The Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. Dense swarms of sea terrors fill this place, slowly shifting, squeezing, multiplying. Something is hidden amidst them. The injured Seaborn may well be here, rejuvenating its strength. It must be stopped. The lumbering mass crawling around amidst the swarm is just another sea terror that has grown massive. Was this an unconscious coincidence or an astute ruse? There is no time to think too deeply about this. The injured Seaborn must be located. The Seaborn is once again more on the starboard deck. It still preys on its own kin, amassing itself. It continues to linger in front of the broken gate. It must be stopped. Damn, we just keep going back and forth. Its kind senses the imminence of evolution. They swarm forth, their flesh clogging the way, using death to hold back their enemies. The Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. Oh, hold on. The injured Seaborn is looking for an escape route. It needs nutrients. It needs direction. It just keeps going. It can feel that it is but a step away from the answer it has always sought. It must be stopped. Its kind senses a hope for the future. They swarm forth, their blood congealing into a bastion, using death to erect a mighty wall. The Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. The injured Seaborn stopped moving. It is thinking, it is realizing, it can feel that it has questions that cannot be answered, and needs to find a way to resolve that. It must be stopped. How many times, you stupid Seaborn? The creature looks out at the sea, towards where it was born, towards where it will end up. It cannot comprehend what has transpired within this floating box. It cannot comprehend the stranger's kin and the kin that have tried to hurt it. It lingers, brooding. It feels as if the answer is within its grasp, yet has no way to describe it. Soon. Very soon. What are we at? Is it 30? It is 30. Okay. So we're not... We have one more combat node. I'm trying to stop it. It's getting away. Let's see. So, in theory, I can just hold these two nodes. Oh, we're going straight into it. Nice. Oh, it's all placeable. Neat. Let's see, I'm gonna do this.
I have to get serious now.
One here.
Word I've not heard in a long
Oh, you son of a bitch. I have something special for your dumbass.
Ooh, almost we're counting on you again today, little apple.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Trash the mission briefing. I know what you want. Solid positioning.
I'm breaking out the whole ass nuke.
So you racked your brain. Who says there's a gather around, guys? I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew. I won't be afraid.
Oh, that thing is still there.
I got this.
I should have brought Honeyberry. I keep forgetting about Honeyberry.
Serious now. So the mouth. Come on, Cherry quasi tesoro. No! Who says there's always a countdown?
When
One's
chaos
all there.
tugging a single thread can
I have to get serious now.
When it gets closer, I'll use it. Oh, is it literally just that? Am I just waiting for that?
So you racked your brain, then came up with a plan of plotting me here. Bravo.
Did you know that you wrapped your brain?
A tooth for a don't move.
Clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for cool.
Oh, it wasn't in range.
The Revenant's battle. Now, wait in line. Plenty for everyone.
One nuke, please. Oh, there's not even a story node. Nice. Huge. I don't have to read more. Oh, but there's more. The Stultifera Navis is not only a battleship, but also houses a large number of research facilities. The unrecognizable equipment in the hydrology workstation regularly makes noises, but there is no longer anyone who can interpret them. A delicate device has been placed here. Its underside labeled with a single line of Agarian, Mini Decontamination Kit. It seems to fit into one of the slots on Little Handy. Ooh, new component. Halves the rate. Oh, no longer. Ooh, hell yeah. No more impairment. Fuck you. How should one sort out one's thoughts when reuniting with a mortal enemy after a long absence? Share a dance. Oh no, I like that I said, oh, no story node, and we're straight into a story node. Do you remember how we first met, Laurentina? Badly injured, you lay across the rocks of that snow-like beach, as if you were some kind of sleeping beauty. After drifting along the currents for so long, I was finally awoken by some truly rancid land dwellers. How I wished I could have slept forever. How could that be? If I'm remembering properly, we made quite a good first impression on each, and didn't we? That I won't deny, otherwise you would have ended up like Quintus, chopped into itty-bitty pieces. Speaking of, what a damn shame. Why couldn't have I felt like this back at Salviento? I could have reminisced with him so much more vigorously. Amaia maintains her elegant posture. The Nethersea brand spreads as far as she can see. But Laurentina does not take her seriously in the slightest. What is she looking at? Your recovery seems to have gone well. Thanks to you. What about the other one? How's he doing? Who knows? Maybe he ended up like Quintus and perished at the hands of a hunter. There's another. Which one? 'Twas just idle chatter. Originium arts. True. If there's anything on land that can pose a threat to a hunter, it would probably be those so-called arts. But you don't seem very well versed in fighting with arts either. Aren't you a bit too pathetic? Laurentina, have you never wondered why your consciousness sometimes clears up and it sometimes blurs? Or how you can even function after being injected with such a concentrated dose of refined liquid originium? Isn't that because I'm built different? Dude, she's Tyler 1. You've also told me about your dance lessons. Ah, damn it. I can't believe you told me before I got to remember it myself. Fine, there were dance lessons. What else did I tell you about Amaia? Stop changing the subject, Laurentina. Or are you saying you know exactly how you woke up? We've done many experiments on you, my sleeping beauty. For the longest time, we could only understand the ocean through the knowledge of the islanders. Then, a perfect organism appeared right in front of us. Our methods were primitive at best. Even if we donned the trappings of the church, we could not hide our blemishes as land-dwelling creatures. Cases of us embracing the sea were few and far between, with the new life forms, and the new life forms were seldom stable. Do you still remember the huge ruckus you made after waking up and the first conversation we had after that? I asked, how did the Aegir manage to do it? Amaia dodges Spectre's attack. She gently caresses her neck, and the glow of the golden hull seems to bleach her skin a ghostly pale. You hold a massive amount of refined liquid originium, right here. If an ordinary person had their spinal fluid replaced with such a concentration of liquidified originium, they wouldn't be merely comatose, no two ways about it. Ah, I really ought to thank you. After all, you allowed me to experience a completely different life. Do you know how many Aegers had their futures forcibly wrenched from them because of the trench-sucking scum you worship? And what would you have originally been then? An opera singer? A playwright? As if. Of course not. I wanted to be a sculptor. Even my teacher said I had talent for it. When I was little, the city I lived in had a massive snow-white statue. Did it collapse during the Seaborn invasion? Nah, that'd be too cliche. I've never seen it broken. We moved to a different city before long. But that statue has always remained in the back of my head. And I never forgot what it looked like. And then, thanks to you guys, I finally understand the allegory of that statue alternating between black and white amidst the shadows. Prayer. If I had continued my studies in Ager, I might have never learned the more nuanced meaning of that word. You can stop stalling for time now. I know your arts are related to perception. I've seen them. Think of it this way. I've met some real weirdos aboard Rhodes Island. I might have done some rather unbecoming things, but never mind. I'm sure they'll forgive me. Is that the name of a ship? A much better ship than this one. Anyway, your precious sea terrors are all dead or injured, and your Nelisea brand can't do anything but eat away at this pompous haul. What's next? Need help writing your suicide note? You don't get to see authentic Agirian calligraphy every day, you know. Dude, she's actually saying kill yourself. Well then, Laurentina. Amaia extends her hands to Spectre, as her slender palms are covered in the Nelisea brand, as if she's wearing faintly luminescent formal dress gloves. Spectre does not reject her, but grips her weapon tightly with one hand, while holding Amaia's in the other. The two of them step delicately across the golden hall. Actually, I wasn't much of a dancer when I was young. The captain taught me a few times, much later. She's a better dancer than you. You know what keeps your ripathy in check. You also know why it's easier to wake up from your affliction the closer you are to the sea. The other hunters, particularly Gladia, must have guessed it long ago, but she's always been reluctant to admit the truth to herself. It could not be simpler, yet it is so cruel. Isn't it because I've returned home and am smitten by the scenery? Laurentina, I never realized how much you loved self-deprecating humor. But you're not wrong. Returning home. Returning to the sea. It's all because of their blood flows within you. The Seaborn part of you is holding back the Originium. The Seaborn part of you is what wakes you up when you return to the ocean. So this awakened you, as you are now. Are you Seaborn or Abyssal Hunter? Watch your step. Thank you. Is this the so-called toxic Yuri that I've heard about? You aren't expecting to shake me, are you? Like how Scotty got lectured by that talking scum back in Salviento? Are you not shaken? Even though you recognize that your strength, your sanity, and your soul all come from your enemies? No one can remain unperturbed in the face of this truth. I haven't even finished my story yet. Do you know why I love sculpting? Because during the process of carving, chiseling, and shaping, Spectre pauses her footsteps. Amaia is caught by surprise for a moment. Spectre releases her hand as her other is already bearing her weapon down. At that moment, her expression glistens with a childlike glee. We give meaning to the forms of the dead, liberating them from the void of meaningless, just like my lovely destiny. Oh, more Seaborn. There's no end to this trash. What do we do? How are we going to catch up to it? Where's it going? They retreat to the ocean when hurt. We don't often hunt them on dry land. But, the sea terrors managed to breach the hull? But even the cannons of high-speed battleships shouldn't be enough to damage the Stultifera Navis. They've had years. Must have chipped through it long ago. They've trapped the ship, but didn't sink it. Why? We can ponder this all we like, but regardless of what miracles it took, we need a plan fast so this ship really is going to sink. A plan, huh? That I do have. Quickly take out the enemy, and they should retreat back to their nest. Is it really that easy? If not, then we'll make it so. It's heading up. Hurry, we can't let it reach the ocean. But, sea terrors are practically clogging the entire corridor. Can you still jump? What? The roof's been corroded by the Nelisea brand and is very fragile. We'll take a shortcut.
There you are, my quarry.
You prey on blood relatives. Prey on kin. You have eaten many.
Well, no shit. You think we live off the wind?
To consume is without fault. Food is plenty. You will consume me. You are inviting me. Because information from afar cannot pass to kin. Language they do not understand. Vibrations of air. Utterance of sound. Understanding of rules. Learning of language.
This is why I hate those damn Aegers. Look, even the monsters are learning Aegerian now. Don't think I'll show you any mercy just because you learned how to talk, scumbag. You consume me. I consume you. Feeding has continued for too long. Must be ended. Dude, John Seaborn. How quickly time flies, you little runt. All this time I've watched you grow up. You think you're the predator? You've done nothing more than my domesticated beast. Alfonso's blade digs into the Seaborn's body, while its sharp fangs scratch his arm. Blood splatters through the air and the atmosphere intensifies. The Seaborn's movements are becoming faster. You ruined my last change of clothes. I'll skin you alive. Sorry, my voice is now dying. I need to get more water. Hold on. I'll do it after this scene. Over here. Ishar. Ishar Mala. You will consume. Shut up. You don't need to blather on to kill your prey. We just do our job. Stop it before it jumps into the sea. Think you can run? The Seaborn continues to increase its speed, appearing to leave an after image of itself in its place. Dude, it knows the vanish technique from Dragon Ball. It strides and bounds, and in an instant is already on the opposite side of the deck. Barely touching the ground, it dives straight into the ocean. But something is else is even faster than it. A black shadow cuts off its retreat and smashes it to the floor. There, away from the light, something sears a mark into the deck, causing the entire ship to shudder. Oh? My, you're the same type of thing as Quintus, aren't you? If not, half of your body would have been sent flying, not just a little scratch like that. Next up is... Wait, what's this? This scent. You felt it. Of course, he is no longer... is concealing himself. Which means he has proven what he wished to prove. He has said what he wished to say. Alas, I thought he'd be able to understand. Understand what? If this scent belongs to his master, rather than something else that's turned into a Seaborn, then I'd suggest giving up on him, ever understanding. Based on what I've seen of your shallow experience and moral judgments, your idea of a trustworthy Aeger is usually just whoever stands out most. Ulpianus has made his move. In that case, I can't waste any more time with her. There's no point in stalling. I must find the Herald. I must welcome it. Leaving so soon? I thought we were just getting started. Maybe next time, Laurentina. If we ever meet again, let's have a chat about Aeger. Oh my god, it's the activation of skill sound. Scotty doesn't blink. She couldn't be more familiar with these movements. Simple, straightforward, a force of nature. She remembers how her colleagues at Rhodes Island assessed her, as well as how she assessed the two in front of her, back when she first saw them. However... You were chosen, deemed worthy by Aega. Under my command, you should have been prodigies of exacting violence, your hunting genes complementing your skills. But you've regressed, Scotty. You're... It's not dead yet, Ulpianus. Don't be in such a rush to patronize Scotty. I'm aware. Take heed again, Scotty. Just like before, I'll only teach you once. Maybe more be like... Ulpianus swings his weapon. The strike is straightforward and without excess. It is sufficiently swift, such that the Seaborn cannot avoid it despite its wishes. It is also a big fucking anchor. Afterwards, an enormous rumbling sound proves that the strike was also sufficiently strong. By the time the Seaborn is miserably thrown against a turret that's never been fired, its body had already been considerably cut down in size. Like so. Grasp its movements. Make a decision. Swing your weapon. Aim to kill. This is how you fight them. You are slower than before, and more cautious. Your life on land has been no small influence on you. I never thought, but how did you survive?
I thought you died. But you, and Swordfish, how did you two survive? What about the others then? The first company and the fourth company, did they? By my standards, my survival was a tragedy. The Seaborn told me that the others could not be allowed to live on. They would not have overlooked anything in their nest. Of course, based on Gladia's usual attitude, by her standards, this was also a disgrace. Finish it off first. As for your situation, we can wait for all the hunters to arrive. You, in this dry floating vessel, on this ship, hunt. You left our kind. Death does not benefit our kind. Your death also does not benefit our kind. You. What kind of hunter talks before his quarry is dead? That's the first lesson we teach in field training. I seem to always be cleaning up after the messes of you Aegers. What is it you want? What do you need with my ship? Look what you did to Iberia and to Victoria. Letting murder monsters overrun Ursus. Stubborn bastard. Dude, Irene just like fucking double tapped it. Run it through. Now, Alfonso. Take this. Huh. Is it over? Ugh, I can't feel my hand. Look out beneath you. What? It's not dead yet. Uh-oh. It chipped through the deck. Trying to jump onto the chopping block yourself, you sack of meat. No, not quite. After it, we didn't chase it back into the cabin. There are still more of its kin on the ship. It's looking for her. Uh-oh. Wait, so does Amaia just die? Is Amaia about to get eaten? Oh man, it's really eating. Yum yum in my tum-tum. Herald. Scaleless. Kin. Wounds can't be healed. No way to nourish our kind. They all attack. Attack but not to hunt. Amaia simply listens quietly. The wound specter left on her slender body continues to bleed, dripping onto the pool of blood already shed by the Seaborn and mixing into one. Amaia simply listens quietly. You also hurt. You consume me. Kin, you live. Our kind will continue and survive. The Seaborn bows its body, lowering itself at Amaia's feet. It closes its eyes and awaits death. Amaia continues to listen quietly. Dedication, sacrifice. These sort of unrequited altruisms are respected by humans and considered virtues. Aeger. I've never seen that country myself. A vast, vast country larger than Iberia, Victoria or Ursus. Or, perhaps I could all three combined. I've heard that the Aeger are rationalist, but how rational can they be compared to the rationality of our kin? Listen to me, Herald. There is nothing noble about sacrifice, and dedication is not necessarily a virtue. Virtue? Noble? You do not need to understand what sacrifice and dedication are. Only the mediocre would presume that Seaborn become closer to humanity becoming closer to humanity is any form of evolution. No, this is merely an increased tolerance to allow for more possibilities. When we praise those who selflessly serve their kin, all that means is that so many more have chosen to do otherwise. If even young gloom pincers will die in the jaws of their natural predators to protect their kind, then why do we feel a need to repeatedly extol such a virtue? Humans only sing the praises of what's rare, using morality to whitewash altruism, all in an attempt to justify their utilitarian hearts, deeming themselves more noble than beasts. Such ridiculousness, self-aggrandizement. It is clear that the cracks between nations and races are tearing this land asunder. Life has never been without order, my herald. This is the final answer I sought, for which I left the land and entered the sea. The Seaborn closes its eyes. It is contemplating the words of Amaia, the words of its kin. It does not understand, but its kin says that it does not need to understand, only to do. The next moment, it feels its scaleless kin place her hand upon its body. Its kin says, I ask of you, remember me. Set me free. Consume me. Oh. Renegade, what do you mean it should have been you? Amaia! No, the sun is still here. It couldn't have gone far. It cut through the walls corroded by the nether sea brand and returned to the ocean. But that's not all. Something happened here. Its blood trails disappeared. You all stay here. I'll go after it myself. Why would the hunters be afraid to return to the ocean? This is a disgrace. Then stew in that disgrace, Claudia. We need to tread carefully, and I alone will be enough to handle this. I will go with you. To monitor me, to maintain discipline. As you please. But surely you can feel it too. More Seaborn are approaching. This place may be close to the shore, or closer to shore, but it's already become the heart of the ocean. Soon, the grand domain. Very soon. The storm is tearing the skies open. The terrible waves, they will come, they will come. We shall watch. We shall wait. We shall meet the terrible waves. Thank you, horse. Very cool. Stop making evil character hot only to kill them later. Oh. We're here. Well, time to get water. I'll be right back. That was the hot lady into Vor. Jesus Christ. The seahorse is Casimir's. Okay. So So there are, oh wow, this is like a really exposed area. Okay, I have an idea. I have a slight idea. The Eye of Iberia. It's been a long time since I last set foot here. Countless Seaborn from the Penal Battalion laid down their lives here, and when the Seaborn finally broke through our defense line, countless engineers died in vain inside the lighthouse. Before our last ship was swallowed, we fled. For every 10 men who left home, hardly one returned. But now behold, light. Carmen's voice trembles for the first time in an eternity. Kaltset stares silently out into the center of the distant reef. A massive lighthouse illuminates the entire sky as bright as the day. I don't see the ship. That is a good sign. It proves they found what they were looking for. Let's proceed. As long as this light is not extinguished, we will press forward. But is Mateo extinguished? Monster. Clear the way. We're going in. In the heat of fire, the sea terrors gather around the main door, wandering, spinning. Carmen's eyes sweep into the distance. They follow a line of the charred corpses of these abominations the entire way, their remains vanishing with the wind. The sea terrors do not feel fear, but they do know how to seek advantage and avoid disadvantage. Their base instincts have taught them how to hunt cautiously. Then they have been taught fear. These countries may not know what a country is, let alone laws and morals, but they have learned to fear the High Inquisitor. They have learned to fear everything we have built on top of civilization. Dario. Calcit does not say anything. She can see. She can see a strange ring on the patch of fluorescent ground. Charred corpses are stacked high into a mountain. The deaths of tens of thousands of their kin had imprinted a new behavior upon the sea terrors. Do not approach the lighthouse. A feeble flame still flickers. It was originally a great bonfire. Before the sea terrors had perished in a tide of death, there was nothing flammable here at all. At the heart of the flame stands a single man. He lifts his lantern and leans on his sword, just as he did when he learned to stand guard in his youth, motionless. You've done well, Dario. Be at peace now. Oh, no, Dario! The lantern in Dario's hand seems to echo Carmen's farewell. In an instant, the fire swallows even more sea terrors before the raging flame then wraps around the silent High Inquisitor. His already clouded eyes are still gazing far into the distance. Carmen remains silent for a long time before Dario's statue-like body. Calcit does not interrupt Carmen's mourning. He only takes in the scene with her eyes. Or Calcit, yeah. There aren't any signs of Hunter as activity here. The High Inquisitor remains here alone, staving off the surging tides of sea terrors until his life was spent. But even if the soldier's life force had bled dry long ago, the sea terrors still feared him, because his flame had not extinguished, because his light had not dimmed. The Inquisitor had turned himself into a force of nature, a pledge to defend the sanctity of the Eye of Iberia even beyond death. After a long time, Carmen lifts his head. Only then does Calcit see the signs of age in the old man in front of her. Though the Inquisition had used various methods to prolong his life, in this moment he could no longer hide the fatigue in his eyes. He turns his head and looks towards Calcit, then back to Dario, who was gradually disappearing into the flame. Yeah, Renegade, what the fuck?
You was my finest student, Calcit.
We have 3 minutes to mourn the death of this soldier. Once the flames go out, nothing will stand between the sea terrors and their nest. They will swarm this place. Also, I didn't see the girl. At least his disciple survived.
Are there no higher level Seaborn here?
Doesn't seem so, for the time being.
Their numbers are nothing to be feared then.
For the time being. We ought to find a more permanent solution. The Eye of Iberia was built by Brogan. It has the potential to become the hub for establishing a link with Ager. Assuming they were able to find this ship.
Wait, hold on. Who activated the Eye of Iberia? Neither the Ager nor Dario should have had any experience with this.
Look up there. Ugh, finally. The control panel's fine. I'm totally worn out. You're... I must admit, you've surpassed my expectations. You managed to relight the Eye of Iberia by yourself, restoring at least 30% of its functionality. You did this alone, under these conditions. You're the one Mr. Elysium mentioned. Oh, what about Mr. Inquisitor? He's been fighting for his life down there this whole entire time, and I didn't dare get close to him since I wouldn't be able to help anyway. So all I could do was keep an eye on this control panel here.
He made the ultimate sacrifice.
What?
But by no means was it in vain. He sacrificed himself for his faith, and as such will now live on forever. He died heroically as an Inquisitor, as a vindicator of Iberia. His ideal self shall forever be enshrined on the coasts of Iberia. And then there is you, Ager. You have defended the purpose of his sacrifice. You have persisted all this time and never given up. You've done well.
I never got to talk to him much, but he... what about Grandfara? What's going to happen to my home?
I usually don't answer every question from the general public, but for now I don't intend to lie to you. Grandfather will soon be under the management of the penal battalion. The citizens will all come under the unified control, and contribute to the construction of frontline checkpoints. Also, Thiago died at the hands of heretics.
No! How could this happen? Uncle Thiago, is he really?
He had long since been aware of the Church of the Deep's cultists, yet turned a blind eye to them. His cover-up thwarted the plans of the Penal Battalion and delayed our ability to send support here. Even if he had escaped death, he would not have escaped me, child. Jordy collapses limply onto the ground. He feels numb and exhausted. He feels like ever the single string supporting him through everything that happened, long worn thin, had suddenly snapped. Uncle Thiago, why? Monster, guard the entrance. Obeys cheerfully? Can you confirm where the Stultifera Navis was last seen? By Crimson. Dame calls it. Not that far, and the last signal came less than 48 hours ago. What? She's still able to send signals? Briogan helped the Iberian royal family construct lighthouses and fleets. Why, if not for restoring a connection to his homeland? Be it the Eye of Iberia or some transponder hidden in the corner in the Stultifera Navis, they all use Aegir's technology without reservation. Of course, all this assumes that the Seaborn haven't already destroyed the ship or turned it into their nest. Carmen's eyes silently follow the direction of the light extending towards the horizon. The Stultifera Navis cannot be seen by the naked eye. The ocean is too expansive, and what's not too far for a ship is still a cruel joke to those on land. The weary saint once again shows his age. His lips quiver as if innumerable thoughts are crossing through his mind. Alfonso, Garcia, Torre, Julia, are you still out there? Are you watching in class right now, Yoram? My captain and Gladia pursued into the sea. We should go help them. No, we'd be better off waiting here. The waters are restless, and the Seaborn scents swirl together. There's probably more than just one. Did you hear something, Scotty? What? No, I didn't. I see.
What have you done to this place? You Aegis, how'd you get in here? I was the only one with the key, and when the old deadbeat kicked the bucket, I threw it into the ocean. It's been 50 years already.
If this is the power source for the vessel, wouldn't locking it up mean giving up hope?
The old deadbeat was the last engineer we had. When he died, we had nobody left who could fix the ship. To make matters worse, we were already tangled up in this Seaborn and couldn't get away. Didn't need anyone rocking the boat on my watch. But answer me, how'd you find this place?
Briogan. The captain followed the clues he left, which led to Iberia, then here.
You people, you know the ship, right?
Nope, not at all. I've always been more into the arts anyway. But it really shouldn't come as a surprise. To return to Aegir, we must follow the trail of the Aegir. What's this?
Ah, you haven't gotten your hands dirty digging up some of Brogan's personal belongings. You've even gotten. Hasn't Aegir ever heard of respecting people's privacy?
What does it say?
Brogan's experiences on land.
A travelogue, I guess. Is this what the captain's been looking for? No clue. Why don't you ask her yourself? Just a small part of it.
Returning empty-handed, eh?
It disappeared. Furthermore, the reason we didn't chase it any further is because there were signs of other Seaborn nearby. They came here following distant sensing the calls of their kin. Now, I don't mind skipping straight to the slaughter, but we should resolve the problem of this ship first.
You dare treat my Iberia as a prize to be taken.
This ship is the only way for us to return to Aegir, and only it can contact our cities. As for the issues of repairs, perhaps I might be a little more qualified than a handful of backward Iberians who know little of Briogan's technology. I can't pass up this opportunity, even if we must resort to force. 2 against 4, eh? 3 against 3. Captain? Not so fast, Claudia. Don't forget what I said. You never gave me a reason to give up on returning to Aegir.
I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like there now. The Seaborn have never taken the initiative to attack our cities unless their nests and living spaces are threatened. Every act of slaughter, every act of destruction has been fueled by the Aegir's degeneracy.
I have not built my Logos. My Logos is still level 1.
They thought we were dead. They lost contact with us. The blood of Seaborn flow within us.
In all our long years of battling against these enemies, we finally have a prime opportunity. And you think these few acts of degeneracy have nothing to do with the scum we fight? Even if left alone, the Seaborn's living spaces will grow like a tumor until the entire ocean is devoured.
This and that are two separate issues, neither of which can be solved by heading home, rejoining the army, and marching forth once more. Why don't we try thinking outside the box this time? So you've chosen to listen to these lowly beasts, to walk with them, to understand them. They call us their kin, but what do we know about them? Far too little. I can hardly even understand what I've seen myself, until we obtained definite answers about their gods. Everything we do is uselessly groping around in the dark. What are you talking about, Captain? You and the Seaborn, how do you know how do we know you're still on our side? Why do you have to... Every hunter who thought they could get something out of the Seaborn has ended up disappearing. Of course, you should understand that better than me. Their whispers resonate. They will invade your mind. Those are not your thoughts. Scotty, that's also a separate issue. I'll let Gladia give you the specifics. Ship captain, escort them away. I was just thinking the same thing, Aga. What a pity. Stillness. Silence. Hunters long separated always seem to have the least pleasant of reunions. Something squirms in the heart of Scotty and Spectre. The chief mate hesitates, its wound still aching. Swords are drawn, bowstrings stretched taut. Who has a bow here? No one here is a sniper. Quiet. Too quiet. Wait, how is this possible? The rushing of the waves, the howling of the wind, the creaking sounds of the hull being torn open by Seaborn. They all become distant. Hunters! The ship is sailing!
Nonsense, old Iberian. Just how many years do you think?
No, I swear it's true. Something's pushing the ship. And it might have been pushing the ship the whole time we were chasing after the Seaborn. And from the very beginning, our surroundings have been unusually quiet. Uh-oh. Big sea dog.
Kin, gather. Take this sail away and go far away. Follow, and we will follow. We will find the end of the storm. The waves are fading.
My Walter is, I think, pot 4?
Silence is coming.
I don't hear anything at all. After so many years of the waves washing against us, why? Everything is just like that day. Cowards in pain and suffering. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Garcia. Ugh, my hand, it's shaking. Damn it. If I didn't need it to hunt, I would have lopped this thing off a long time ago. What's the meaning of this, Aga?
Gladia does not answer. She imperceptibly reaches for her neck. What happens when I get Walter on free pools? Did I... no, it was when I got Walter, I flipped a coin 3 times, and if I lost my predictions, I had to keep going. The scales, the part of her that do not belong to her, are resonating with something. The scent of the Seaborn. The smell of the ocean, it's all gone. Look outside, it's way too peaceful. How could this be?
What's going on? Why is it so quiet?
I did not rig the coin system. The coin system was just really unlucky. Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Was there something? The ocean sank into an unprecedented silence. Anomalies appeared across the shore, as violently ebbing tides and irregular waves heralded the coming of disaster. All sounds were smothered. From waves crashing against the shore to the chiming of city clock towers, all noise faded away, until the voices of the people all disappeared as well. Yeah, I don't know how I got 6 tails on a row. What do you mean not rigged? Dude, I can't control the Google coin flipper. Leave me alone. Until the wind was stilled. The profound silence came without a sound. Impossible. It's just like in the Inquisition's records. Are we facing another silence? Shark, where are you going? Heading up to check things out. I'll go with you. Me too. No, Scotty. You and Gladia stay here. Scotty, why? Stay with Gladia, remember this one thing. You will always be our hunter. Laurentina, let's go. Uh-oh, what is this silence gonna do?
It feels really awkward having no audio. Spectre lifts her head towards the sky. The dark clouds. No, not when to dissipate, but she who has lost the concept of time finds a sea of stars in the sky. She can finally hear that voice. Hey, I did the winner I did last man standing for the roulette, okay? I even gave Spectre a fighting chance. The voice that calls out to her. Spectre paces around the deck, and Ulpianis casts her a concerned glance for just a moment. You and the captain have a keen sense of smell. Can you sense any Seaborn around us? No, right now. There is little difference between here and the land. Even though we're clearly floating out at sea, it's disconcerting. I'll head the other way to see if we're really being pushed by a current. I'll see you soon. Oh, starry sky. This is the first time in many years I've seen the stars so clearly. I had forgotten so many things. I had forgotten my home was used by others, and what finally saved my wife. My wife? My life, and awakened my memories was the part of me I hated the most. Accepting that I'm a freak actually wasn't as hard as it sounds. That's what makes me unique. The one final thing I'm unable to let go of is my home. But have I really returned? Is this place on the surface, sea's surface really Aegir? Is this still my home? Just because Gladia never said it doesn't mean I wouldn't realize. It wouldn't be the first time rifts have grown between hunters. Between us and the Aegir, we've been separated by the shore for too long. I remember something else. When I was little, I once went with my parents and grandparents to watch the stars on the ocean's surface adorn the sky. On a day much like this, even the most beautiful pearl geode couldn't compare to that splendor. In retrospect, even after I became a hunter, I was always leaving my home again and again, but never reaching anywhere else. I suppose I'm getting a little bit homesick. Where are you going to take me this time, Amaia? Under the starry magnificence. Oh, what the fuck are you? The creature quietly looks down on Spectre. It makes not a single sound. The ship splitting the waves, the wind's bluster. All sounds are drowned out by his soft murmurs. He hovers in the air as if walking on water, gently kissing the light of the stars and moons, his tentacles corsating in a beautiful array. Nowhere, Laurentina. The ocean is boundless, and wherever we go is all the same. I've always been able to hear your song, Amaia. Laurentina, that is the name of our scaleless kin, the Liberi, the Iberian. As I consumed her, she kept stroking my head. She spoke to me of many things. Time itself was like frozen dust, and eternity seeming to pass as I listened to her. Until she could no longer speak, until even her bones were digested by our smallest kin, she nurtured me with both nutrition and time. She taught me everything I know. Since when were you so sentimental toward your food? Such was her request. I merely granted it. If there is purpose to such emotions, we are willing to experiment. What of Ishar Mala, Gladia, and Ulpianis? Are your kin ready to return to the Great Sea? We've had a bit of an internal disagreement. Why? Your home is clearly right before your eyes. We many are clearly right here awaiting you. You're homesick, Laurentina. Amaia told me that, of all the Aegir she ever made contact with, you harbor the greatest affection for Aegir itself. Come, embrace me and I will bring you back home. You know, I've never touched a living Seaborn before. I prefer your kind dead. Just as you prefer to give shape to inorganic matter even though it's offering nothing for your survival. Do you have any other pursuits other than survival? Pursuits. Like your pursuit to return home. The survival of our kind is the survival of more of us, the survival of we many. All beings ought to form a single entity. Life should not be disorderly. Jesus, what the fuck? Why do you still have her legs? Why did you say, yeah, actually, I think I need all of her leg. I need all of the, I still need this lower body still. What the fuck? The Seaborn descends onto the deck. Spectre laughs. You're a graceful one. Did Amaia teach you that as well? It was just her request, a memento. I suppose that means you'll be paying back both of our debts. Ah, before her death, Amaia entrusted you to me. I will make use of your life. I will also fulfill your requests. Amaia thanks you. She said I should help you. Because of you, their work was able to take another step forward. Their research and ideals have all advanced greatly. I can talk to you about Isharmla. I can take you back to Ager. I can share with you where our kind are and how they are doing. I can name your clansmen who are trying to become one with us. Amaia begged me to help you. Only through helping you will you accept us as kin. In that case, my first request is, stop singing. I want to hear the winds of my hometown. Very well. In an instant, the wind and the waves returned to Spectre's ears. Just as the sound of the first wave splashed against the deck ring out clearly, Opianus' giant blade is already poised above the Seaborn's head. Die.
What? It managed to block. Ugh.
Opianus! A sufficiently heavy blow. Our kin in the ocean will welcome his unconscious form. They will take him back to our nest, where we will spend time becoming one with them. Hey, yo, what the fuck? As for this floating box, it has been used to house our kin who have not yet adapted to the sea. But most of them died, and the rest have refused to become one with us. Therefore, it is no longer needed. Spectre is unable to see the Seaborn's movement, but like a piece of garbage being swept aside by a pedestrian. The once glorious cannon mounted on the ship vanishes into the blink of an eye. A few seconds later, an enormous splash in the distance reveals where the steel contract had gone. What the fuck? How did it manage to slice off that cannon? With its tail? Shit! Spectre's eyes are unable to follow. Whether shaken by the ease with which Opianus was repelled, or was distracted by the sound of the metal cannon being sliced through, Spectre is easily struck and sent crashing into the deck. She was unable to see the attack at all. Come, let us return to the sea. Whether to hunt or to communicate or to evolve, we must all return to the sea.
Halt! You're trying to take part in my ship, you monster. Garcia!
The chief mate charges at the Seaborn. But before even laying a finger on that elegant being, the chief mate's movements suddenly freeze. Kin. This is kin. I am attacking my own kind. Uh-oh. What a paradoxical being. You have consumed many of our kin, yet many more go hungry. You ought to feed them. Turn into nutrients and nourish our kind.
Garcia! What are you doing to my chief mate?
Why are we taunting Kevin?
Oh. God damn it. Don't worry, I'm alright.
Alfonso. What is it? Wait, hold on. What Garcia are you?
Alfonso.
Today's the last day of our voyage.
All these years, I always treated myself as a monster. Easier that way. I know, if I die, you'll be lonely. And you'll die. You shouldn't die, so I'm worthless. Today's last day of our voyage.
I think I already feel kinship towards it. Alright, you know what? I'm not doing voices anymore. My throat hurts. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing there, No Brain, No Sanity?
No. Garcia, you can still talk. You're still yourself.
No. Time is up. The Stultifera will soon sink. The fluorescent sea has already started to corrode the ship. I will fight to the death as an Iberian. I will never accept it as my kin. The Seaborn has already bent down. It looks hardly any different from the greatest chief mate Iberia has ever known. Garcia nudges the shining crown sitting atop its head. My beloved, remember your duty. You are not fighting me, Garcia. You are fighting we many inside your heart. You are on this ship, but you thirst for the sea. Ugh, but it doesn't matter. Become sustenance and nourish our kin, or become one with us. The chief's mate's body is punctured, blood gushing out like a spring. The Seaborn tosses Garcia overboard into the ocean like chucking out bait. It gazes from above, noble and impassive, like an inviolable icon. What just happened? How could he so easily? Human, kin, and all living things in between. Amaia wishes to correct you, and thus it shall be done. I simply welcome back my kin, and welcome back Isha-Mala. Protect the lives of our kin, then return to many, we many, return home. Shark. Claudia effortlessly steps forward, casting off the gentle beckoning from behind. In the space of a moment, Scotty, who had been standing behind her, and Spectre, once again returning to battle, react in sync and brandish their weapons at the Seaborn. As the... Oh, who'd it go to? Oh, it went to Oberon. Thank you for the gift, Kairi. As the fastest of the group, Gladio would improve the synergy between the three if she slowed down a bit, but she had already lost the capacity to stay calm. He got dodged again. Damn, Kevin. My condolences. It dodges, or more accurately, it simply takes a step forward, but its speed is sufficient. Can you not choose who to gift to? No, you can't. It's actually really dumb. For whatever reason, you're not allowed to choose who to gift it to. Actually, hold on. There is one thing. For those of you who are watching right now, if you check, you might need to enable being able to accept gifts. It might be toggled on by default, but I would recommend you double check that. It has its eyes only on Scotty. There are many among us who wish to see you, Isha-Mala. Isha-Mala. You did do that? Okay. Then you're just really unlucky. Our kind awaits you. We await you. We hope you will answer our call. Filth, is there no end to your arrogance? Claudia whirls her lance at the Seaborn, but it does not evade. It is run through, its body easily lifted and smashed down into a deep pit. No good. What's happening to your body? Soon, many kin and many kin in need will reach my height. We are changing every day, Gladia. We are one whole. You are of the strongest batch. Oh my god, they're all landing like fucking ragdolls. Where's my captain? Tossed into the sea. He was injured pretty badly. Even their gods were unable to devour Opianus. He won't die so easily. Its body seems to have undergone some changes. It's nothing like the trash we encountered in Salviento. Swordfish, treating enemy with caution rather than contempt. Maybe I'm still missing some memories, but does that ever happen, Scotty? Yeah, it doesn't go to just the people watching. It's a little unfortunate. No, you're right, it is rare, but Seaborn like this were also rare. What kind of prey stands before 3 hunters and remains unscathed? To be fair, I've barely done anything yet. The ship won't hold out if we're gonna keep fighting like this, though. It's grown much stronger. Just the last few blows have already set the lowest decks on fire. How do you treat Garcia and my ship like this? I'll make you regret this monster. Please, my kin, even more of our kin call out to me, asking me to maintain the ocean's growth and tranquility. If you get in my way, I have no choice but to consume you. I beg of you, return to our kind. Hey, Amaia, if you insist on calling me that. Sure do. Anyway, I just remembered something which really should have been written out in those scriptures. What? She still owes me her life, and you're going to pay it back. And Lucky Frog gets the membership. Kiori, thank you. Holy crap. A debt. If you are willing to return to our kind, I will grant you that. No can do. The Seaborn does not answer. It silently leans forward, baring its claws. In an instant, the damage to the ship's hull passes a critical threshold, and everything in sight shakes violently. Minutes. Yes, your kind's conception of time. Amaia spoke of this before. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, this box will be surrounded by our kin. It will sink. Hunt and consume. Survive and evolve. It has never hesitated. Alright, how bullshit is this stage? Let me take a look.
Do be careful, everyone.
Oh, I can only place one unit there. Oh, that's awful, actually.
I'm here to help.
Oh, why are you here?
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now
Follow me into the shadows.
Oh, he has 5 phases?
get around me, guys.
Oh, that's not great.
Get serious now.
They only you stepped into my domain.
I need this to die. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clear here. Then I'm gonna clear here. Sprint a little.
Again today, little apple. Branch and bone bear weeds.
Let's do like you right here.
Bloom fields.
Alright, and now we're gonna sit here and wait a little. Oh. Oh, you're back. Oh, you're back.
When chaos abounds, tugging a single thread can pull the entire net.
Follow me into the shadows.
The situation is complicated. I shall improvise, and if the situation will no further, this road is closed.
Oh, I'm not in range for Walter. Oh, it ate. Oh, shit.
Wow, looks awfully dangerous.
You Jim.
All right, here's my solution.
Revenant's battle. Now, wait in line.
I'm stunning you to infinity.
They only follow me into the shadows.
Get around, guys.
Oh, it has dodge?
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Alright.
Are you afraid of me?
An eye for an eye.
Oh, almost does that. Just try me.
I wouldn't even be able to stop it.
So you racked your brain and came up with a plan of plotting. So you racked your brain and came up with a plan. So this is about it.
Follow me into the shadows.
Yeah, we're in a minor pickle.
Tell me, what's your plan?
Oh, I can't stop that. How do I stop that? Do I have to like bind it instantly? Oh, he's back.
Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
A tooth for a tooth. Don't move!
Oh my god, look at all the dodges.
Crash the mission briefing.
Right behind you.
Go no further. This road is closed.
ええ、ここにいます。
Clear skies for Qingming, rain clouds for Guyu.
No,
The
mountain.
situation is complicated. I shall improvise and adapt.
Solid positioning.
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh! No! The top! No! I forgot about the top area.
I'm here to help.
The situation, all balance held by the orders of Yan. All beasts hunted by the sons of men.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little poor little guy. It's your unlucky day. よくだよ。岩を立ち上がる。命令を。岩が耳を傾けている。
Oh, don't worry about it.
I have to get serious now.
No, I forgot about it. That sucks.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
The Revenant's battling again. Son of a gun's got filthy mouth.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, let me see the second phase. Ow.
They only were right behind you.
Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck are you?
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain. So this is a battle. We're counting on you again today, little apple. Who says there's always a countdown? Branch and bone bear weeds. Mouth.
That will slow them down.
Alright, good enough.
Branch and bone bear weeds.
You've stepped into my domain.
Damn it! Damn it! No! If only I hadn't leaked up top. Alright. Yeah, Wizardel casually nuked the fish. I love Wizardel, it's so funny. Alright, hold on. Who did I not really use? We're gonna get rid of Thorns here. We're gonna swap out for... Where is she? Already. There she is.
After our mission's over, why don't we
Attempt
all
counter?
celebrate
No, attempt
together?
counter is. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. What do you give? You. Okay, so. Oh, I leaked the regressed reef breaker. I see. Can't believe I haven't built Zex's altar. Give me a break, okay? Gains increased attack after successfully dealing damage. Again, quickly stops it. Oh. Oh, that's lame. Okay, hold on. What are the others? So these first two are increased res, gain dodge. Oh no, it's these two first, I think. Yeah, so these two. So dodge, then fall below. Am I doing the X stages? No. Then dodge and status res. Then the nether range. Interesting. Okay, let me use the restroom real quick. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out. So the issue is I need to hold here. But the Nether Sea brand's gonna naturally clear it out. So like one range unit here alongside one ambusher. Honey, Zola. I can leave Zola at a camp top, honestly. I just need to kill super early. Okay. Here is my idea. Let me try something.
These wonderful days just never end. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
I don't have enough. Hold on, I need to bring a second.
Keep moving ahead with confidence. And don't look back.
I realized I forgot I
Seeing me
shouldn't have
again
placed all
means
that
you're
there.
safe.
But hold on, no. I have an idea. I have an idea there. All right. I have an idea. Back in my day, I used horn and mulberry.
Keep track of my position. I'm ready to strike.
Whew, I have to get serious now. Wow, looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this?
I got this.
Whew, gather around, guys.
I'm trying to see if I have enough damage. I think I do. Okay, I do. In which case, we do you here.
A word I've not heard in a long, long time. Always so focused on the ground. But have you forgotten to look above?
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
When chaos abounds, tugging a single
Meet your death.
Honeyberry right here.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted. I've got a way to treat you here.
There we go. Oh, I lose
No one
Ascalon.
knows my
Oh well.
name.
Oh, just barely.
Get a hold of your breathing.
Oh no!
I'll plunge you into. I have to get serious now.
That will slow them down.
If you're really incapable of settling this, then let me handle it. The Revenant's battle. Who says there's always a countdown? Roger.
The situation is complicated. Tiny may a candle be. It shall drive out the darkest night. The situation is complicated. I shall
I was gonna have to leave it be.
The situation all balance held by the
I was gonna have to let them get double
all
buff.
beasts hunted by the sons of man.
Let me see how I want to do
So
this.
you racked your brain and came up with a plan of plopping me here. Bravo. Solid positioning. Bring the breeze. I have to get serious now. Everyone, focus on fighting. Just leave treatment to me. I've got a way to treat you here.
Are you kidding me?
Everyone believes
Oh,
in me.
damn it.
Try
Fuck.
to keep up.
He just walked past. What is this shit? Hold on, let me read the abilities again. The last minute dodge. He was silenced too. Cannot be blocked while another sea. Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. Alright, well, there's one clear solution here. Imagine I could have 2 W's. Could you imagine? Hold on, who has Logos? Someone has Logos on there. Yeah, they have Logos. My solution is I'm just gonna use 2 Logos and Wizardel.
Operation commencing. Good scenery here, Doctor.
Can this? Does it deal damage? Oh, I could just use it to...
Get around it, guys.
Interesting.
For them, the bell tolls.
加減はしますよ。まとめてかかってきやがれ。
Oh, nice.
Egypt.
We're counting on you again today, little apples. Looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this? So you racked your brain and came up with a plan of plopping me here. Whew, I have to get serious now.
And then now I do here.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Roar. A word I've not heard in a long time. Now, wait in line. Plenty for everyone.
Period. The reverse.
I should have activated skill sooner.
An eye for an eye.
Don't move! Everyone, focus on. We're counting on you again today, little apple. No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
I think I will sit here and farm Ella traps.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll
Dude,
face
this
it
guy
together
is
with all of
not
you.
dying. I have an idea.
Solid positioning.
Lapland will deal the damage.
Whew, almost dozed off. Everyone,
Wait!
hang in there.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, the summons are blocking it. They were not. The fuck you mean, you goon everywhere? Oh shit, No, that was not what I wanted.
When chaos.
No matter what trouble we're in, gather around me, guys.
From here on, your words are mine. From here on, your words are my command. The situation. Oh no further.
There
This
we go.
road is closed.
Everyone, hang in there.
No!
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with. I have to get serious now. I hear someone crying.
Yeah, if I had Lumen, this would be really good. Okay, so he spawns there.
So you wrapped your brain, poor little guy.
Right behind you.
Oh, I need to stun him earlier. Okay, we got that.
Everyone, hang in there. Here. Gather around me, guys.
For them, the bell tolls.
Get a hold of your breathing and relax.
No one knows my name.
Solid positioning.
Oh, I lost logos for that.
No
Fuck.
matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
An eye for an eye. That will slow them down.
Alright, show your face, you stupid puppy. Oh shit, which one did you get?
Not even a stirring of grass will.
I have to get serious now. I've got a way to treat you here. Don't move! Can you do it?
Oh no further. This road is closed.
The Revenant's battling.
Alright.
Who says there's always a countdown?
Oh shit.
Get a hold of your breathing and relax.
Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Everyone, hang in there.
No one can see me.
I've got a way to treat you here.
I hear the elegy. Veil, the curtain of destiny.
They only right behind you.
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew. I have to get serious now.
No! No!
Keep moving ahead with confidence and don't look back. Seeing
No,
you again
I
means
need
you're
an
safe.
extra. Fuck. Oh man. Okay, so I can leave Wizard of so that Logos was funny. Why activate Logos when she was blocking? Because I thought I needed to put it back there. That was just really bad. Let me look at this again. It's just, this is a really awkward spot. Oh, okay, you know what? We're gonna put Ella here and have it so that Logos can support that. Okay. No. We can do this. We can do this. We can refine it.
Let's go.
I love S1 shoe. Yeah, it's because it's automatic. I really should be using like S2 or S3.
Ooh, gather around me, guys.
これ以上は進ませません。ウォーニングアップはここまでだ。
Thus, I speak.
I have to get serious now.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
3, 4. There we go.
Crash the mission briefing.
Okay, I need to at least keep one for the Reef Breaker.
The Revenant's battling again. Son of a gun's got filthy mouth. Solid positioning. Now, wait in line. We got plenty for everyone.
I just need to make sure you die. There we go.
Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
I'm gonna wait for your HP bar to appear. And so let's start attacking. There we go. Oh, you can't be blocked. That's right.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
From here on, all balance held by the orders of Yan. All beasts hunted by the sons of man.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted.
No, goddamn! I didn't want Honey Bear to get hit there. That sucks.
No one can see me.
Whew. Oh, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
No one follow me into the shadows.
Like having spaghetti but trying to make ramen. Look, sometimes I like ramen. I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up faster.
No one knows my name.
So you wrapped your brain always so focused on the ground. But have you forgotten?
Why are you moving so fast? Oh, he's gonna get double buffs.
I hear the Imperium, the reversal of finality.
Oh, I activated the skill a little too early, I think.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Whew, almost dozed off. Everyone, focus on fighting. Just leave treatment to me.
Here's a memento.
They only follow me into the shadows.
Okay.
So you racked your brain. Now, wait in line. We got plenty for everyone.
Now the Reef Breakers are coming. Now I just need to target the Reef Breaker.
Get a hold of your breathing.
Oh, it's gonna eat both. Shit.
No one, you stepped into my domain.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it.
Morning star, the illumination of wisdom.
Shit.
When chaos abounds, tugging a single thread can pull the entire net. From here on, tiny ne'er candle be, it shall drive out the darkest night.
An eye for an eye.
Eat this!
Go no further. This road is closed.
Get a hold of your breathing.
Please kill, please kill. No! You have life steal?
Roger.
Oh my god. No!
Don't get discouraged. We still have a chance.
Man! I shouldn't have let it get that second one. Oh, gains increased attack and lifesteal. Consume. Fuck. Fuck it, we're winning it.
Reap not what's sown by malice.
I'm using the CC's clear strat.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かい飯を食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
I got this.
ええ、ここにいます。
Watch the shadow behind. Gather around me, guys.
A tooth for a tooth. Don't move!
Trash the mission briefing. I know what you want.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Poor little guy. It's your unlucky day. You want to talk? Too late. I have to get serious now.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
No one knows my name.
Arrived at designated position. Roger.
An eye for
All right.
That will slow them down.
The idea is that this rat will eat all the
No
aggro.
matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you. I have to get serious now. to me. No matter what trouble we're in.
Oh, she needs honeyberry.
Give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity. Ooh, gather around me, guys.
A tooth for a tooth.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
Show me what you got there.
I won't be afraid.
Yeah, I'm just adding it for the regen.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
When chaos abounds, tugging a single thread can pull the entire net.
Everyone, hang in there.
No!
Your words are my command.
This is actually lame as fuck.
No one can see me.
I just need to get slowed real quick.
Everyone, hang in there.
I got this.
Meet me? Meet your death.
This evolution is lame as fuck.
Revenant's battling. Always so focused on the ground. But have you forgotten to look above? Everyone, hang in there. Closer they'll go, shatter into pieces. Do I have to jump down? I've got a real penchant for that.
Not even a stirring of grass will go.
You stepped into my domain.
Come on, chin up.
From here on,
Oh, Flint.
go no further. This road is closed.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう
I got this.
I need the stun. I need to force him back.
Poor little guy. It's your unlucky day.
The situation is complicated. I shall improvise and adapt. The situation. Go no further. This road
Oh no,
is
Zola's gonna die.
Everyone,
Clear skies for teaming. Rain.
Oh, he's gonna eat double. Fuck.
closer they'll go. Roger. Everyone, hang in there.
They only remember follow me into the shadows.
No, the fucking double hit.
That's fine with stay calm, my friend. Everyone, hang in there.
Ah, the Lindstrat doesn't.
Doctor, we might just die here.
No.
today. It's what we
Wait,
deserve,
okay, okay.
right?
So the issue is my bottom side can't handle the fucking dog.
Scared. Then follow me close.
Thank you for the follow,
Step
Lycan.
only where I step.
Yeah, Performer can't even reach you.
Otherwise, today might actually be.
Do I have a different healer? Okay, you know what? Maybe I need a healer. Use Logos at the top side? What do I change it for Reed? That'll do it. That'll surely work.
Let's go.
I do think I just need to probably make it a little better.
加減はしますよ
Please, trust in me.
ウォーミングアップはここまでだ
I got this.
Do I have the bouncing Roomba upgrade? I don't. I really should, huh?
Crash the mission briefing. I know what you want. We're counting on you again today, little.
I really should swap my upgrades.
The Revenant's battling. Now, wait in line. Plenty for everyone.
Spring breeze, timely rain.
Okay, so you're gonna get that.
Gather around me, guys.
Where do you wish to go?
Oh, he can't reach.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Oh, Reed can't reach from there. I have to do Reed right here.
Breathing and relax.
No one can see me.
We're counting on you again today, little.
Sir, why am I using Walter? Because I'm still really bad at this game, apparently. Even with Walter, I'm failing because I can't stabilize down here. Maybe I should be using, like, skill 3.
Gather around me, guys. I've got a way to treat you here.
Please, trust in me.
Do I have Lee? I do. Well, no, I don't have Lee. I have whatever his other name was. Ow.
When chaos abounds, tugging is single.
Alright, you know what? You get nuked.
I've got a way to treat you here. So you racked your brain, poor little guy. It's your unlucky day. Everyone, hang in there.
Damn it! He just didn't get stunned. I was hoping for the stun.
A tooth for a tooth. Here's a memento.
From here on, your words are my command.
Roger, get a hold of your breathing and relax.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
Maybe I should, like, clump up here. This is gonna be really hard. This is gonna be really, really hard.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it.
You stepped into
This endless burn. You needn't fall.
I hear someone crying.
I say right before I nuke it.
Everyone, hang in there. The Revenant's battling, poor little guy.
Okay.
It's your
So I just need to kill that the other brand.
Everyone, hang in there.
I need to wait for him to get a little closer. Fuck you.
I'm prepared to fight.
no one know. Follow me into the shadows.
What?
I'm prepared your lives. Now.
I need to nuke him now.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
Alright. And then you go right here.
Stirring up grass will go overlooked.
A tooth for a tooth. Here's a memento.
One hit here, one stun here, doesn't reach, okay.
I hear someone.
Another hit here. Fuck you!
So you racked your brain, poor little guy. It's your unlucky day.
Wow, it only took Ascalon, Reed Alter, and Wizardel. Okay, I probably could have supplemented and had Wizardel down here and made my life a lot easier, but I never thought I was. I never said I was good at this game. I am, if I can fail IS 2 and 3 normal with Withdrawal, I'm very bad at this game. There is a reason why my content is gambling and not clear guides. There's a very good reason I do not make clear guides. So I can use Walter but not Texas Alter. I just don't have Texas Alter built. Trust me, I would have done Texas Alter if I had an opportunity. I would have done Texas Alter at like that other nodes.
This isn't possible. If true, then this whole time the Abyssal Hunters have been looking for something right under their noses.
That disclaimer won't stop you because you can't read. Oh my god, Global really can't read, huh? What that possibility signifies is too vile to put into words. From beginning to end, the Eye of Iberia has always borne witness to the aftermath of calamity, but it is just a sinking eyeball, unable to speak. What does this mean? It means Ager's demise is accelerating. It means that, even if cities at this distance are sending out distress signals, then the Stultifera Navis has been circling above their nest since the very beginning. The hunters are all in danger.
I know what you're thinking, but we only have one ship and the two of us. Saving the Stultifera was not realistic.
You may not mind a few Abyssal hunters dying at sea, but what we would be strangling in its cradle is opportunity for both Ager and Iberia. Dario died a warrior's death. Wouldn't you want to gain some valuable knowledge from the mouth of the surviving Inquisitor? This is our last chance.
No, a powerless city almost reduced to ruins. How many Ager have already fallen to the ocean? We must act cautiously, or we will be leaping into the flames.
Even so, this is our last chance. If we wait until Ager can no longer respond, until another silence has fallen over Iberia, then indeed the true enemy will appear. But at that point, what would it matter? Or would it matter? I understand you have your responsibilities. You don't want to take any risks until the Penal Battalion has full control over this place. So I'll go alone.
I know better than to underestimate the power of you and your pet, but it's a long trip. Are you sure you'll make it on your own?
Now do the S stage version? Shit. The hunters bleed a special kind of blood. Sea terrors aren't necessarily that hostile towards ordinary ships.
I can only hope you didn't make that up to assuage my fears.
That's not a lie I would have come up with anyway. Regardless, I can't leave the hunters behind.
You'd better bring back the hunters and Irene, Coltsit.
I will. Is there anything I can do to help? Lumen's just like, hey, anything I can help with? Please?
Monster, survey our surroundings. If those sea terrors went back into hiding underwater, don't rile them up.
We need time, since the ship's taken some damage from the trip. This ship? The ones the hunter took was left by the Inquisition's spies. Lord Carmen's original plan was to join up with the Penal Battalion at Gran Fado, establish a frontline headquarters, and push forward on a medium-sized naval vessel. So this lone boat abandoned on the shores of Gran Faro is our final hope. I can help. I'll go take a look at the boat. I've never actually repaired a ship before, but I do have some tools with me. Can you really head out to sea on something like this? If you don't think so, then probably not. Wait. Out of the way, Jordy. Whoa, huh? Ah, they're here. Sea terrors? Ah! They were hiding in the shadow of the reef? Monster! Jordy, get off the boat. I can't. Something's pushing on it. The anchor's gone. I'll try to steer it back. Jump off. The sea terrors are swarming around it. Monster, go rescue him. Wait. Then we lose the boat. I'll try to steer it back. Watch out behind you. Good old Monster. Save Jordy first. Whirlpools, changing currents, and the sea terrors are unusually active again. What's going on here? You want me to grab on and fly back with you? But then the boat will... Whoa! Jordy knows that if he doesn't take this opportunity, then he'll drift into the endless ocean along with this ship. There's no other choice. He has to return to the Eye of Iberia and hide inside the lighthouse. Just like he hid in that little town for over a decade. Just like he hid when Dario died. Just like with Thiago, he clings to the mast to avoid falling into the aberrant waves. Monster is visibly dissatisfied, urging him on. Sea terrors leap from the water's surface from time to time, darting back and forth, rapidly kicking up plumes of water. The eye of Iberia is already becoming smaller and smaller. He sees words carved crookedly onto the boat's mast. Gran Faro. I will go and cult its place. All I have to do is find that ship and bring everyone back, right? That doesn't sound too hard. Compared to losing the ship and waiting helplessly under the lighthouse, it's a gamble I have to take. I can do this on my own. You don't have a silence altar? Who's silence altar? Wait, no, silence doesn't have an altar. As long as even one of our kin touches upon the ultimate answer to life, we will be able to reweave the laws of the cosmos from beginning to end. Oh, she does? Oh, Lone Trail, okay. Before we are given our next revelation, we shall find a way. Even if Ishamala refuses to answer, even if our kind will never know the divine will, we will still survive. Shark, of course. Our kin have conveyed their will. Nutrients are sufficient. No longer must we feed on each other. I should return to the nest. You should come with me. Damn, they are just not giving a shit. Running away so soon? It barely took any damage, but the ship's in tatters. You're still going on about that stuff, Amaia? Why don't just stay put? Why not just stay put and let me kill you like a good girl? What does Silence Altar do? Our kind calls me back. They call for me to share my fruits with them. I shall heed their call. When that is done, I shall heed your call. I shall seek you out and you shall kill me. Of course I can't let you leave. If I let you go, how many Seaborn just like you are gonna end up all over the place? Amaia sure knows how to make things hard for me. If only she were as simple and straightforward as Quintus. Make someone invincible? Christ. What a shame I couldn't keep her around with that dance. You talk too much, scum. Oh. Ishamala, I have always wanted to meet you. What happened? Why doesn't he speak anymore? Where is he? It's like hacking out water, no resistance at all. Are you him? Is he you? I have no idea what you're talking about. If you mean that big dying, he's already dead. Death. Withering. He exists beyond these concepts. His voice by no means signifies the end of life. What do your kind call him? Those same as those cultists? Your god has already withered and fallen into the abyss. God? No, this is what we call him. Is it father? Oh, just Ishamala. I am here. The hardship we suffer is ever present. The life we thirst for is ever present. Ishamala, once more I feel his pulse. Kin, you swam together to his abode in the abyss, where even death drowns. We have lost contact with him, but his choices can only lead to the future. Kin, your information, nay, the flow of your emotions. You feel it, Ishamala, because you have left the arid land and returned home. Our blood flows into your veins. His blood flows in your veins. You are him. No, I am the Abyssal Hunter Scotty. No matter, as you say, thus you are, Abyssal Hunter Scotty. Ishamala, we await his answer. Be it on the other end of time, he will answer us. Until then, until our answer finally comes, we many shall live on. Claudia silently appears behind the Seaborn, the lance in her hand actually puncturing the creature's body. It is followed immediately by the cacophony of a whirling chainsaw. Too slow. You're becoming weak, or so just accept getting turned into paste. Too shallow. It's not good enough. Ugh. Damn, they really are just beating the shit out of it. The heat of the sweltering flame sweeps down the long corridor. The Stultifera is groaning. The Seaborn does not attack this vulnerable Scotty. It simply stares at her in silence. A very strange sensation, just like itself Yento. It is watching her, Scotty thinks. The ship is at its limits. It'll start sinking very soon. It's trying to get away. Ah! Below you. Don't move, monster. I won't allow you to return to the sea. You are pitifully weak, human. Even as nutrition, you are not enough to nourish our kin. Now that nutrients are plentiful, we require only time. This place is far from your territory. You have no reason to interfere with us. You and your kind cannot be judged by the law. I don't think I have any means of eradicating you for Iberia either. Law. Burdensome rules of survival, as Amaia once said. Compared to our kin, you are indeed too weak. But I will not let you escape, ocean scum. This is the last shot. And sure enough, I can't leave a scar on you. Emotional. How strange, human. You are so weak, driven by emotions, trying to escape my hunger. Escape, yes, escape. Fear? But why do you still stand here then? Why do you attack me? Why do you not flee from me? Do you also wish to make a contribution to we many? Who gave you the right to interrogate me? The Seaborn no longer speaks. The creature before it is not kin. Predation does not require the tool called language, but before it can strike, a shadow drops down from the darkness of the ceiling. Alfonso?
Haven't seen the color of its blasted blood since it became like this. This hunt is almost over. You killed my chief mate, you will pay.
You both. Paradoxical beings. You still refuse to become my kin. You have eaten many of us, yet you refuse to become part of us. Make your choice, not much time remains. Hunt, acquire nutrients, return to me, we many. Or cease your bodily movements, give up the gift of life and pass it on to our other kin. Choose.
Irene.
Yes, why are you calling my name though?
Tell me, do you have a way to return to land?
But I must go back. Is it I don't? Oh no, she literally just says but I must go. I can't stand against Seaborn, but Iberia can. I'll carry this final warning with me. What happened to you all, what Gladius saw, I must bring all of it back.
You're starting to sound like a messenger.
That's fine, I can be whatever I want. But I must go back.
My ship is about to sink. 60 years. It's been over 60 years, but because of your arrival, we must now face the end. Tell me, how does Iberia remember the great Captain Alfonso?
Alfonso under the pomegranate tree. The hero Alfonso. The sunken Alfonso. There are many people who held onto the hope that the Stultifera never sank, but we weren't able to head out to sea. If you really are Lord Alfonso, you have become a paragon to countless Iberian soldiers.
Pomegranate tree. Huh. How pretentious.
A flash of intense passion shimmers across the captain's eyes. Since the dark clouds and turbulent waves trapped them inside the kiss cage, a few things have ever stirred his heart.
It's gotten weaker. I'll hold it back.
Explosions?
I thought the originating boilers got knocked out of commission a long time ago, but the impact just now seems to have ignited the engine. The flames will spread upward. I always wondered how these things taste flame grilled.
The heat makes the Seaborn uncomfortable. It has become weak. Its kin are encircling it. It is unable to reach the sea. It screams, but its calls are not answered. No, kin are coming closer. It can hear the voices of its kin. They speak. Die. Damn, all three of them were like, die, you rat. Gladia does not hesitate. Scotty and Spectre sever its body. It tries to regenerate. It tries to break free, but this time Alfonso clings to its body in a death grip. He makes use of his already mutated arm. It feels its life force slipping away. It sees Spectre raise her weapon again. Goodbye, Amaia. Let's write off the debt this time. Damn, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a one-light.
What? You want to talk to her again? What can that filth possibly say that's worth hearing?
You don't understand, Quintus. She told me about her life in Ager.
So what? You want knowledge. A herald can tell you far more.
All we needed to do is summon the voice of the deeps, and you'll be able to obtain anything you want. That's why I said you don't understand, Quintus. What I want to deconstruct, to witness, to caress, to break, has never been those cities. On land or in water, it's all the same. I want to hear about their lives, about the wonderful lives they once had, about how they built their society, about how they defended their home, about how they cannibalized each other, about how they met the destruction just like us. Like us. The people who defile Aegers are Aegers like you. The people who defile Iberia are Iberians like me. The result of the experiment are already plain as day. If we need more comparison, she'll go mad and hate us. She'll hate us, and to be honest, I hate them too. Self-destructive soldiers, a self-righteous country, falling into a self-inflicted trap. But sometimes you have to admit that we're more like them, more like humans than we are like Seaborn. We'll probably be fighting forever. It worked! Hey, Captain Alfonso, are you alright?
Compared to my ship, not half bad.
Are you really dead, Amaia? It can't be that easy, can it? Don't waste your breath on it.
Lauren.
I'm here. I'm right here. Seems like our positions are reversed now, Amaia. Too bad for you. I've never been one for science experiments, not in the slightest. Go ahead and die, you inferior evolution-crazed creature, and be forgotten. And there it goes. He's dead. That should... Alright, see you, Kevin. That should settle things. No. Seaborn. Even more Seaborn are nearby. They're approaching. And this ship's about to go down. Even when my consciousness was hazy, I was still aware of how much effort it took for us to get here. Seems like we'll be running up against another wall. Did you get what you came for, Swordfish? Ulpianis took it. It's our fault that we failed to preserve the prototype technology on this ship, but that doesn't mean we came here in vain. Captain. Doesn't matter. Garcia already said that today is the last day of our voyage. For a long, long time, our will to survive has been slowly eaten away. At first, our greatest enemies were anxiety, suspicion, uncertainty, and fear. But later, our emotions started drifting away from us. A longing for the ocean gnawed at our nerves, and one after another one, we forgot the glory of being a crew member of the Stultifera Navis. I watched them jump into the sea, one by one, or I beheaded them before they could. I admit, that was a bit extreme. You think? Alfonso, what the fuck?
This long nightmare of survival has finally come to an end.
Seawater's pouring onto the ship. This whole place is being eaten by the Nosy brand.
Inquisitor, this technology here, this Iridium boiler techniques, will they be useful to the current Iberia?
Everything on the Stultifera is a precious national treasure. Ever since the profound silence, Iberia has had a large amount of islander technology that cannot be reproduced. And it's not just because we lost our fleet and our cities. Because of the judgment we passed on the Aegir, we lost so much of our talent too. It was necessary. Even now, I don't think that a soft-hearted strategy full of kindness could have combated the Church of the Deep. If today we were forced to lose the Stultifera Navis, the ship of fools, then I think it would be a heavy blow. But it's something that was doomed to happen from the start.
Hogwash. The state's religion's always been like this. Hey guys, take care of the Iberian. She can't swim back.
That I can promise you. The explosions are getting worse. This side's leaning. We need to go, Scotty. Cut off the bit of the raptors above you. Hurry, Irene. I know. But what about Alfonso? How far will the currents take us, or are we going around in circles? Isn't this place on top of their nest? Regardless, looks like we're gonna have to swim back. What? Dude, Irene cannot swim.
Go. Get the hell off my ship like I told you from the start. Just go. I'll stay here. This is my Iberia, and the captain goes down with the ship.
Alfonso slowly lowers himself onto the throne. He closes his eyes. The warmth of the bright Iberian sun as it slashes at an angle across the deck. The aroma of a winery, the melody of his hometown. A damp and empty room, freshly burgeoning petri dishes, the ocean's waves, the ocean he once knew, the warmth of Garcia's hand, Ryogen's lonely countenance, Carmen's smile, his comrades' roars resonating through the sky. He opens his eyes and lets out a hearty laugh as everything is consumed by the flames. His laughter crosses through time until it reaches a small town of pomegranate flowers, where one can smell the sea upon the breeze and mingles with the first cries of a newborn child. Alfonso, that is what the people call him. He lifts his old rusty blade and places it against his neck. He prays, he laughs.
Ha! What a joke. Remember this well, Irene. Return to land and sing the praises of Alfonso's feats. The last monster that Alfonso slew was himself.
The ship breaks apart. The glow of the flame blankets a sea that had been silent for nearly 100 years. An era comes to an end. A legend passes into history. In the distance, the sun rises. Here sinks the Stultifera, and with it, the long-cherished wishes of Iberia, nay of all civilization, all succumbing to calamity. That is depressing. What's the matter? I think I heard a voice.
No, it must be my old age. These things happen.
Lord Carmen, you're crying? Water.
Right. The Stultifera sank.
I'm in the ocean? The ocean is a dangerous place. It's dangerous, yes. I have to return to Iberia. Stop trying to breathe like that. Underwater breathing is beyond you. Most Aegers can't either. I want to say something in return, but of course I'm underwater and I cannot. Despite trying to contain my instincts, I can't help but clutch at her clothes like a helpless child. But I can see it. The light reflected in her pupils. It comes from the bottom of the sea. Oh, it's Aeger! Wait. Has the Stultifera just been going in circles above the Aeger city? Spectre does not say anything, but I can feel her arms trembling slightly around me. Maybe because of the battle we just fought? Maybe. Or something to do with the light. I'll bring you back up. Hang on tight. My vision blurs. So that's what the bottom of the ocean looks like. Then, is this Aeger? There are multiple cities of Aeger? Oh, I see. The Seaborn quietly watches the distant flames disappearing beneath the waters. The ship sinks into the ocean, along with the flames, along with everything. How are you alive? Its kin answers its call. They all return to the many. Surrounded by the many's embrace, it takes only a moment for the dying to be given new life. Ishamla, I will bring you all back home. Oh, Garcia.
Let's all die together with Alfonso.
The chief mate grips the Seaborn in his jaws and charges all the way into the seabed's murky darkness. Its lover, its memories, its identity. As its charge slows, its consciousness dissolves into the ocean, but still it bites down on the Seaborn. The waters make you nostalgic. Swim and you will awaken. Accept it, you are one of we many. We have long awaited you.
No. I am Garcia. I am Alfonso's.
Then why did you stop swimming? Your signal is just like mine. Your wounds have all healed. You are accepting who you are.
No.
Why no? The chief mate's consciousness is blurry. Is it biting down on the Seaborn? Or is it leaping into the Seaborn's embrace seeking its succor? It is forced to accept. The sea makes it very uncomfortable. The Seaborn's thoughts flood into its mind. Is it Garcia, the chief mate of the Stultifera? No, it is the Seaborn. It is one of we many.
You will die a human being, Garcia. A step up from Amaia.
Ulpianus. Ken.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you're alive, Ulpianus. I would have figured... Oh, I guess you fought free of all of them. Thank you, Ulpianus. Ulpianus watches the two sink to the bottom of the ocean, seemingly locked in an embrace beyond death. Like flowers growing side by side, they shrink and wither, and beyond a certain depth, they are carried away by the undercurrent. He does not lift his head until they are completely out of sight. Why?
Lottie, you must heed my warnings.
Doctor.
New background Mystic Sea now available. Interesting. This part of the ocean may have had a name once, but that no longer matters. The premise for a name to be born is that something needs to be distinguished, but now the ocean is the ocean. Pack your bags and return to the starting point. The road ahead is still long. Over here. Hurry, grab my hand. A single, solitary boat. How far is it from the Eye of Iberia? How far is it from Grand Faro? Okay. Irene grabs onto his hand. There is no difference between the hand of an Aegir and that of a Liberi. Sorry. I'm not very strong. It's fine. I was scared out of my wits when I saw the ship explode in the distance. Are you all okay? As long as you're fine, Irene. Adjust your breathing. You know how to swim, right? Luckily for us, the waters are pretty calm right now. Where are the others? I need to check on a few things. Just now, was that Aegir? This close to us? Has the Stultifera been circling above an Aegir city this entire time? We might have been able to find a way to check out the city on our own, but you never would have made it. Plus, the squad captain didn't seem keen on just going home happily ever after, and no way would there be a city this close to land. I don't remember anything like that. So, are you going to head back to that city? No. Gladia said this place is also Seaborn territory. This city must be a refugees village. What? The Aegir you people call islanders are refugees from the collapse of the cities closest to land. We should go help them. Two things. Opianus isn't dead, but he refused to work with us. And there are still other Seaborn nearby, drawn here by that spurt of evolution. The entire swarm is extremely restless. We can use this opportunity to get back down there, but we wouldn't be able to leave. So, we finally found a city from our homeland, and now we're just gonna turn around and leave? Gladia wordlessly glances at Scotty. She hides it well, just as she did herself, in all those silent moments when she gently rubbed her neck. We don't have a choice. Why? There shouldn't be a city here. We should head back to the shore and regroup. Our duty is to defend Aegir, not to go home. How'd you manage this? Huh? Oh, are you talking to me? What do you mean? This ship is even more bare bones than ours was. And how did you find us? The sea is incredibly vast. I compared each of the signals from the Stultifera Navis to her location, and I discovered a pattern, so I thought, it might be worth a shot. Worth a shot? What kind of deviation was there in that pattern? 200 or 300 nautical miles? That can't even be called a pattern. If you had bet wrong, you would have had slim to no chance of meeting up with us, and died out at sea on your own. You're a lunatic. Yes. But I wanted to ask a question, so please don't laugh at me. Look at him blushing, little guy. I can't laugh anymore. Am I a great person?
Your grandparents, your parents, 2 generations of Grand Faro gave everything they had for this blueprint. Their greatness should have been immortalized forever.
Ha! I wouldn't go that far. Maybe a lucky one. Is that so? Maestro and my other colleagues in the Inquisition always held this belief. Only those who sacrifice themselves are worthy of the word great. In every moment when we're fighting for Iberia and struggling to survive, we are nothing more than ordinary people striding forward with enormous responsibilities. And it's not that Inquisitors enjoy belittling ourselves. We've simply chosen to deal with Iberia in the harshest way possible because the moment we let our guards down, we will be undone. But until then, as long as the will of man is enough to ignite this lantern, then I believe there isn't any difference between us. We're just like all the citizens who are struggling bitterly in their own ways. As long as we have goodwill to spare, they too are soldiers willing to lay down their lives for the restoration of their homeland. Just like the laborers of old Grand Faro. Jordy, luck won't be on your side forever. If you have a chance to contact the Inquisition again. What I mean is, if you want to work with us, you'll definitely have that opportunity. Well, just out of curiosity, I see you've brought back some of the Stultifera's timeless knowledge. Might you actually be... You managed to rescue 3 hunters in a single breath. As an Aegir, your actions might be worth a medal from the consul herself. Swimming back would have been hard, very hard, and who knows what could have happened right above their nest. I have no idea what compelled someone like you, born in Grand Faro, to grow this far, but good job. On behalf of the Aegir and the Iberians. Then let's head back home. He's so yaoi-ful.
Welcome back, hunters. And Irene, of course.
The High Inquisitor,
How did you know? We've already sorted through his relics, including those of our comrades who died beneath this lighthouse. We won't be able to deal with them properly until the Penal Battalion arrives, though. These lowly sea terrors could not defeat High Inquisitor Dario, but in order to protect the Eye of Iberia, he chose to lay down his life to buy time. Inquisitors have no time to grieve, Irene. Dario had great expectations for you, and you must move forward.
Yes, sir.
However, his lantern remains intact, and I've placed it over there. Go now.
Yes, sir. Seems like the Penal Battalion ran into some trouble. So much for the great naval power of Iberia.
So, the Stultifera Navis has sunk. This isn't quite the outcome we were expecting either.
Indeed. Even for us, this is a significant setback. But we learned quite a few things, and
you found an Aegir city. Kultsit has already shared her conjecture with me, so perhaps you will wish to hear it too. The Inquisition has always believed in maintaining control. From Salviento to the Stultifera, we will gradually recapture the glory that rightfully belongs to Iberia. But we are forced to admit that, perhaps even preserving the status quo is enough to stretch our forces thin. Madam Consul, what did you witness aboard this ship?
This is his lantern, the High Inquisitor's lantern. Scorched black, thick with the stench of sea terrors. High Inquisitor. Maestro, I completed the Inquisition's mission. I found the Stultifera. Unfortunately, it ended up sinking. But aboard the ship, every single Iberian, in their own way, they were fighting until the very end. High Inquisitor, I now understand the significance of passing judgment. I understand the enemy we face. I will not hesitate, nor will I falter. For Iberia's prosperity, for Iberia's defense, and for Iberia's orderliness and integrity, I shall raise my sword and my light.
Alfonso, no, this can't be. 60 years? What torture is this? Even a criminal subjected to the harshest of punishment would not last for a year. But he...
Carmen falls silent. He leans over and sits down on the reef. Sea terrors' carcasses are piled high into a mountain. There's no trace of the eldritch beasts, only the remaining tendrils of the Nether brand retreating back to the sea. The ocean's surface emits a pale blue light, usurping the sky's privilege. He should be enjoying this victory. He accomplished what the Inquisition set out to do. The Penal Battalion is about to arrive, and all things are about to reach a satisfactory conclusion. But he can only remain silent, up until a steam whistle roars in the distance. The Penal Battalion has arrived at the Eye of Iberia. You can see the corner of the town from here. If I remember right, it was called Reconstruction Hill. Thiago didn't pass peacefully, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But, still, thank you all. Don't mention it. Ugh, I forgot about you! The fucking Ferenmuts. I don't mind dedicating a song to a hero at a solemn funeral. Seems like Frost is back. Well, I'll head back to him in a little bit. What about you, Iberian? You had a rough few days, haven't you? Grand Faro is Thiago's hometown, just as Aegir is home to all of you, as well as my Abyssal Hunter buddies. Maybe I joke around too much normally and forgot that Iberia is also my home. To be honest, this isn't cathartic at all. Wasn't that doctor gonna help you out or something? You've been working for her, haven't you? No, that's already dealt with. That's why I'm staying. That's why I'm willing to stay with Rhodes Island. That said, I didn't do a damn thing. Hurry. Move the supplies into the warehouse. Huh? What about the number of tents? Didn't the old guy already explain it? Ugh. Jordy, you're back. What? The Inquisition took you away and actually let you come back. Where did you go? A bunch of people from the Penal Battalion took us away, but then brought us back into town. Seems like they're going to war with something, and now they want us to setting up tents. Jeez, what's gonna happen to Grand Faro? And have you seen Thiago?
Jordi Fontanarosa.
Lord Carmen and Madam Inquisitor.
We'd like a private chat with this Ager.
Of course, right away. Me?
Come with me. Let's take a walk around town, shall we? Irene made up her mind on the way back.
Made up her mind? About what?
Originally, High Inquisitor Dario intended to entrust Irene to me, so that I could cultivate her until she was prepared to take the seat of High Inquisitor. His death in battle was unexpected, though the day would have come sooner or later. He did not have to accept his fate so soon. But Irene has made up her mind. She will give up her position as Inquisitor.
Huh? Wait, what? Why? This is a decision I've come to after a lot of thought. It has nothing to do with you, though, so please just keep listening. Oh, okay.
The problem is you, Ager. You know too much. You're too deeply involved, and the Ager in this town are too blasphemous. You've also been of great help. As frail and weak as you are, your death would have been another grain of sand. But you have shown great strength. Even if it's nothing more than your own little spark, it is still valuable.
I keep thinking, why am I still alive? I'm not as noble as any of you, or as resolute.
Jordi, you will be the first Ager to join the Inquisition.
Huh? What? Me? Join the Inquisition?
Strictly speaking, I won't give you a chance to refuse. Grandfather needs more hands than ever, and you will play a pivotal role as an Ager. After that, maybe I could use a young secretary.
Wait, hold on, you want me to join the Inquisition? But I'm not sure if I want... I know you don't. Many members of the Inquisition hold deeply rooted prejudices against the Ager, and wouldn't want you joining either. But don't you see it? The future that Iberia once promised to Grandfaro, and to the Thiago. Joining the Inquisition will be a test. As an Ager, you wouldn't be wrong to treat it as a trial by fire, or as practice for enduring hardship. Don't get the wrong idea. I'll give it some thought. Then what about you, Doña Irene? You're Maestro. My status as Inquisitor hasn't done me any favors in my relationship with the Abyssal Hunters or even the Ager, so I got rid of it. But abandoning a faith that's supported me to this day, especially after the untimely demise of my Maestro, has not been an easy decision. Please, let's not talk about this now. Maybe if we meet again someday. I'm sorry. It's just... Iberia looks at the sculpture in the plaza, a scaled-down version of the Eye of Iberia. In the chaos of battle, streets were torn up, houses were destroyed, and makeshift tents were erected. And the statue has always looked out over all of it. Even though our enemy is well beyond the reach of the law, Iberia must banish this blasphemy. Victory will be ours. My gratitude, Frost. You helped Jordi as well as the hunters. Say no more, it was just a little workout. Those disobedient little rascals aren't the only ones who can change the direction of the tides. Next time, make sure you come cheer for us though. Sure. Alrighty, I'm gonna go catch up with Aya and the others then. Stepped out a second and they went and ghosted me. Oh right, calls it. Since we came all this way, we can't just go back empty-handed. We can awaken whenever you're ready. Aya would say the same. Thank you very much. Maybe in time, we really will be able to form a working partnership. So this is the truth that Briogan discovered. Farenmut and Leviathan, the connection between the two. If these massive creatures had disappeared from the ocean long ago, yet continued to survive on land in this form. They're not the same, Gladia. Great Yan, Sargon, Sami. These places have all faced grave situations caused by Farenmuts. But remember, the ocean as a catalyst of mutation is both unique and irreplaceable. Even I cannot comprehend its principles or its trajectory. All I can see are the results, and make deductions from that. And what I predict is a terrible, terrible future. Also, I'd imagine Briogan discovered more than one truth, and as you said, if there is another Abyssal Hunter still alive, there's more than one Leviathan. The one we slew is but a small part of what the Ager civilization concealed. Besides, the one you killed still lives inside Scotty's body. Then my worst case scenario came true. You made the right choice not to return to Ager. Rhodes Island has already done enough for us. You have your own work ahead of you. As for what comes next, we will take that step ourselves. Rhodes Island has its responsibilities. Our most stellar operators will ensure that the organization continues running. But I have my own responsibilities across all these countless years. I must make everyone return to rock. Time and again, I have tried to resolve the problem facing Aegir, but it is far removed from the land, unique and without precedent. We can't wait any longer. The ocean's problem is of the same scale as Originium. If civilization is to continue, then we must overcome this calamity. Even as this world faces constant threats, divisions grow and wars ignite without cease, just as the name Stultifera Navis implies. Terra is certainly full of fools, both malicious and ignorant, but is also full of saints who seek reason above madness and chaos. Now that you know the source of evolution, all our conjectures have been verified. Aegir's cities are within reach, and even our arrogant Iberia has emerged from its shell. Chief Designer of Warfare, let us begin. Oh? Calm down, Rocinante. Nante.
Rocinante.
Or is it Rocinante? Rocinante? Roach. It's Witcher. We're back to Witcher, baby.
Where are we going? The terrible waves are coming. We will defeat them. We are the terrible waves. The terrible waves. As long as there is water in the ocean, a moon in the heavens, and wind in the sky, the waves will not abate. The enemy you see in your madness is truly too majestic. Go! Yeah! I will not allow the sea another ripple. Go!
Dude, he's still fucking mad. Oh. Oh, are these the EXs? Is haze. Digs deeper. When a road leads to a false possibility. Oh, okay, so this is S. We did it. We're done. This is a really confusing UI. This kind of sucks ass. The story will have to be slowly reassembled. Dusty Picture Book has the EXs? Oh, okay.
Oh,
well
joy.
Then.
There's your face again, Doctor. What a great start for the day.
Thank you, Wizardel. Very cool. Max Potential Lumen. Nice. Improve second talent. What is his second talent again? Healing gains status resistance, I think? Oh no, it's something else. Oh, it's unlocked at E2. Oh well. I think that's it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go to my squad. Let me revise my leveling squad. My leveling squad is now. I don't really care about. Oh, Ash got power scaled. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ash. Lumen, Inez, and then I don't really need Weedy. I'll need Weedy for like gimmicks. I guess Texas Altar. Oh, and Logos. Fuck. Archetto got power scaled. Logos.
Order confirmed.
All right.
Crystal clear.
I need to get everyone here to E2. I think Perfumer is like really close to promotion. Yeah, okay, I have 15 of these. I need, oh my god, it's always Loxic Coal, man. What about you? What do you need? Oh, and I need 11 integrated devices. Are you kidding me? It's okay, I can buy that from the chapter 14. This is it. So, integrated devices, yeah. Or no, it's just in chapter 14. Fuck. Oh right. How are my certificates looking? Oh, I'm at 182 now. Nice. I could buy Irene. I don't really want Irene though. Well, I think that's it. It turns out eating oatmeal, like a small packet of oatmeal for dinner, was not good because now I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go heat up some leftovers. In the meantime, tomorrow we are coming back for chapter 9. Oh, I'm at 10-9. I didn't realize that. Give me my Texas for. What's in my red certificate store? I do have a lot of red certificates. I could get pudding, quartz, and caper. And then get any of these people. Or I get, damn, there's no royal... Oh, wait, I could aim for, Logos. I can aim for a Logos, caster token. Upgrade Logos potential. Yeah, nothing really impressive here. I'm at 34. What do I need for W? 200? I might spark W if I don't have enough by the end of the time. I haven't decided yet. You need 4 for 1 potential? Oh, I thought it was 1 for 1. I didn't realize it was 4 for 1. That's crazy, actually. I could buy Loxic Coal with all of my, what's it called? All of my certs. All right. Well, tomorrow's 10-9. Other than that, thank you all very much. Will Kevin be able to grab a membership next time? Let's find out. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. Oh, hold on. Wait. We got a new background. What is it? We got Misty Sea. Oh, that synergizes really well with Wizardel.
I haven't had a day of peace ever since I picked up this grumpy hunk of scrap metal. Can you imagine what it feels like to have an old, undying geezer babbling on about the past right
Oh my god, Wizardel has so much of a line.
Oh, you do?
Oh, it...
Well. Guess misery loves company, Doctor.
Dude, I can't tell if Wizardel wants me or Wizardel hates my ass. Apparently her gun talks though. Or maybe she... I can't tell if she just really hates me or she really wants me. But anyway, yeah, we're doing 10-9 tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm off to go heat up food. I'm not eating Seaborn. That's not what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you all very much. Off we go. I need to update the bottom.